Space. Let's start recording. I'm your pal Slowbeef, with me, of course, my good friend Rosella.
Hello.
500 underscore 500 on Twitch. I did some work before off camera, as we call it, because I was not aware of this until late last night. But there is a requirement for the trophy, in this little thing called lists, and you have to check a lot of them off. And the good news is I got a lot checked off.
Wow.
Yeah. I still need power shards, power gems, dense stones, dense gems, twilight stones. Excuse me. And that is part of the reason I'm in Beast Castle. Because you can get power shards off of large bodies, I think. But everyone please feel free to help and correct me if I have any of that wrong. So I need 3 more. You know. And we're going to start there for a little bit, but I did promise on Twitter that somebody would die. Maybe it's Mushroom 8. Maybe it's Sephiroth. It's probably not Lingering Will. We'll leave Gihun as the joke thing, but you know, whatever. It's fine.
Man, I hope it's not Gihun, though.
I hope so. I like him. What should we do? What should we start with? Let's start here. I'll just see if we get 3... power shards right off the bat from this, right? Okay, I should stress prediction is first try. What is the prediction here that you've done, Shadowhog? We all know he's gonna fight Sephiroth. Alright, let's do one run through here, see how many power shards we get, and then... Alright, let's do this tonight, okay? Some goals, okay? Obviously fight Sephiroth. Obviously some synth grinding. I think we should get rid of one more Hades tournament. Specifically, I did unlock the Titan one. Oh, and I did, by the way, max the summon thing to level 7, by the way, you know?
Oh, did you, how did you do that? Because there is a very rude trick to it.
I went to the one mushroom in Agrabah. I summoned Stitch.
Yep.
I put Faraga on my, quick customized thing. And I let Stitch's summon run down to like level 6, and I hit the mushroom with Faraga, and it went immediately jumped to 7 and back down to 6, and did that over and over again. Because if you didn't know, apparently to get the, I think you told me this like 8 times, but I had to look it up on the YouTube video.
I was purposefully vague about it. I said specifically the way you get experience is that the bar ticks down from you know, from one number to the next lowest number. Yep. But yeah, the fact that it can go up and then you can just straddle that line is hilarious.
It's pretty great. I love it. It's pretty great. I'm gonna tell you too. Katie Bunny in chat says you found it. I looked it up, to be honest with you. I was like doing some of the Sith grinding stuff, and I'm like, let me just get the stupid summon thing up, because I was like summoning Stitch on the way just for that. You know what I mean? Just to like get it down. I'm like, let's just see. Yeah, no, I didn't get smart and engineer it. I'm gonna tell you too. I watched a level 1 Lingering Will fight. Ooh. Which is a good, like, kind of, like, so I watched a strategy video, where someone explicitly tells you, here's the attacks he does, here's, like, what you should do about them. But it's, like, so friggin' specific that I feel like you'd really have to study it, you know what I mean? Because it's, like, certain attacks you can do, you know, 4 guard break combos and then an explosion, certain attacks you can do 2 and whatever. And then, like, his desperation move is, like, a joke, because it's like, okay, you're gonna do, like, 3 blocks and a dodge roll, then glide over here to a wall, and then do, like, I'm making these numbers up. If I'm right, it's by coincidence. Like, 2 blocks and a dodge roll, and then this attack you want to do this, and this attack you want to do that, and then this part there's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, holy God, like, this is like, it's like studying for, like, surgery, and then, you know, having to perform the surgery. And I did watch, not a strategy video, but a level 1 Sephiroth kind of thing, and...
Oh.
I didn't watch the end of it because I didn't want to like know everything, but I just got curious at that point, you know. And that one, like, nobody explained it. It was just like watching somebody do it. So there are interesting things I will say I gleaned from it, which I guess I might as well talk about now. But let's see here. Like, okay, so, you know, you can use Reflect on the orbs, which, like, makes way more sense than just letting them hit you or blocking them individually. So I'm like, that's really smart, you know? Yeah, you can use Reflect on the orbs. You can, And then the other thing, which was interesting, which I don't think I would actually try, because it seems like just like a flex that's, you know, or whatever. Or just a few extra hits for like, which on level 1, I guess, would make sense. But like, apparently his like triangle block move, you know, which I don't know if it has a name or what. You can just dodge roll that straight up, which seems like you need... Yeah. I'm sure I've accidentally done, but I feel like maybe is fine if you get desperate, but also is just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you seem to, you know.
That seems way risky to me.
Yeah.
That wasn't far enough to respawn, dang.
Dodge rolling is pure flex to save frames. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah. I mean, at some point you're just speedrunning.
Right. I don't think there's any large bodies or anybody out here. I think I'm like, I might as well just respawn, but...
Yeah, I think it might just be the ballroom.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Alright. Well, we're also at level 72, I think. There is some max AP, but it's mostly been, like, stat upgrades. I don't think I got any, like, new abilities or anything like that. Oops. So, oh, there you go. Wait, okay, there's something. Negative combo?
Hey!
Okay, that's weird.
That's an ability.
I can't even imagine what that could be. I don't know. What?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Submit.
Thanks, Meowtrud. 5 years, thanks, pal. Appreciate. Oh, look what I don't have on, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But, so... Is this... This is like the inverse of air...
Yes.
Okay, then wait a minute. That one. Right? Because then I'm... What does that mean? I just do finishers?
Yeah, your normal thing is a 1-2-3 combo. So
Right.
with your third attack being the finisher.
I got this guy, right?
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, okay.
So now that you've unequipped all your pluses and equipped a minus, it's just one finisher.
Yeah.
And then because you have 2 finishing pluses, it's one hit and then finisher, 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 I think is actually what your combo is right now.
I can't think of, like, any useful application for that at the moment.
I mean, it would have been useful for, the Mushroom and Timeless River, right?
Right. Yo, you're right. Oh, yeah! Actually, Wisdom Form is probably really good, because it's just, like, you get, like, really fast rapid fire, you know? Oh, wait a minute, then. I wonder if it's actually good for Mushroom number 8. Alright, let's do this. Let's, Alright, let's get a Sephiroth fight going. Let's start this going. We've had people have had time to come on in, you know? Alright. First try. So I normally don't look at the prediction, but I noticed it's 9.2k versus 100k in channel points. I'm guessing everyone voted that I win this first try, right? So let's just do exactly that. I'm gonna lower chat so I'm not distracted. And OBS, so I can't see my weird Sora cam thing. I think 8's the only mushroom I'm missing here.
Oh wait, did you unequip air combo boost?
Wait, why can't I? These guys count as enemies? What the heck?
Yeah, I guess technically you are in the presence of the enemy.
Hmm. Ultimate weapon, 2 become 1. Ribbon. I feel like
Oh,
defense...
the ability air combo boost. Nope, you've got it.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Let's see. Sora has, as far as items go, 3 elixirs. Well, look, yeah, I did get more elixirs, I think, because I, like, accidentally from grinding, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we grabbed a handful just on stream.
Yeah. Well, 5. Okay, whatever.
This might have been that handful.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if I'm, like, forgetting anything, like, you know, equipment-wise or whatever.
Yeah, you've got your elixirs on your person. Do you have them on your customized bar? You do.
Your elixir. All right, let's reflect some orbs and. All right. I don't know why I did that because I didn't change anything, but. All right, first try, Sephiroth. Here you go.
What is Cloud doing?
You've absorbed the sacred knowledge.
Indeed. Whoever you were, actually, let me look them up right now. What the heck?
You three. Who are you?
Well, I'm not sure we should tell you.
All right, this is for you, I think.
That's
Will JV2.
You're carrying. I see.
Whatever.
Show me your strength.
That's enough strength.
By strength, he really just means battle pose. It's like just get into a combat position, and I will evaluate your entire soul.
That's enough.
Oh, that was early.
Whoa.
Yeah, eat shit. We fight in the air. I shouldn't do that, actually. Oh, yeah, that was a bad idea. I'm sorry, Sephiroth. Whoa, okay.
Well, just being in the air counts as dodging it.
Sure. Stop jumping, Sora. Oh, wait. No, I knew this. Shit. No, wait. I was right. I didn't have magic. Yeah. Alright. Whoa. Okay. It's not going bad so far.
Yeah, I mean, like, not having reflect because you're in limit form and you have other powerful moves is maybe not, you know, the worst thing in the world.
Shoot. Oh dear. Okay. Wow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh, yep. Okay. It seemed like it worked. Not sure how. I'll take it.
Yeah, you got the strike. Well, you got the strike right off, so you got your vampire HP. Give in to this one orb.
Heartless.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh shit.
Did you just revert and then immediately go back into limit form?
I'm not sure what I did, honestly. If it was good, then
like-
let's just say I did. Oh shit.
I mean, you're in limit now.
Okay. What is this move? Oh, that's fine. Whatever.
This happened to us before, where he just sort of powered up, but seemed to be doing roughly the same moves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was weird. It's like this weird stutter happened for a sec. Ugh.
Oh dear.
Nah,
He still got it off. Crap.
Ah!
Okay. Now you can reflect.
Oh shit.
Well,
Yeah. What is this? What is the time has come?
meteor. Apparently.
Meteor. Oh shit. Okay.
Maybe just not be there when it happens.
Mm-hmm. You in this fucking darkness, my dude. Oh dear, not this one. Oh, oh. No, you don't.
Oh, he
Oh,
did,
yes, you
though.
do. Oh,
Oh, out of elixirs. Oh man! Limit form is an elixir!
Please, please, please! Yeah, buddy! First try, what's up? Whoever bet for that, you won tonight.
I admit you're very skilled.
Well, yeah, I mean, you had 14.
Apparently Cloud is the only one.
Get out of here.
Eliminate me. Tell Cloud to come here. Tell him Sephiroth is looking to settle things.
Now to spend the entire stream on Mushroom 8.
So, you got a prize there, right?
I got a trophy, one-winged angel, right? I got a new item, it looks like. Or not? Or did I get... Did I get a new keyblade, like one-winged angel or something? What did I get?
So I was looking at chat.
Drive Max +1?
You did get Drive Max +1.
Is Drive... Oh, well, I guess probably
Yeah,
what it
you
says
might...
on the tin.
Okay. Yeah, there might be a little bit extra that you need to do. I mean, you could... What happens if you talk to him again? He's just hanging out.
You think you want to fight again? Tell Clap to get over it.
Okay.
He's got a lot of bravado for being, you know, I mean, getting beaten up by a guy who's friends with, you know, Donald and Goofy. I mean, after like 100 tries, but still, you know. Oh, you got another drive gauge, it's not an ability. Alright, cool. Ooh, game needs a volume
You're still
boost.
in limit form.
Apologies. Of course, after all that, the game needs a volume boost. So, just sing One Winged Angel to yourselves, okay? Veni Veni Venios, I think, is part of it. I had to have gotten a level from Sephiroth. Yeah, of course. Oof. All right. Cloud is like all the way back at Marketplace, I think. Right?
Yeah. I think so. I think he's just wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wandering around in here.
I killed Sephiroth, by the way. Where's Tifa? I want to tell Tifa. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't think these jerks have anything for me. Well, they have energy crystals, which... I don't know if I need energy crystals or lucid gems or what, but... No, wait, this is, Leon, the other Cloud.
There he is, yeah.
Hey, killed your, rival.
Yes, actually.
Nice. Alright. Let me give you some pointers, Cloud, before you walk away with your weird... That's not how you wear an apron, Cloud. Cloud. Hey, I beat Sephiroth. Yeah! Got it. Uncle Scrooge, I beat Sephiroth. Alright. What about you?
That was always something that amused me about, specifically Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Because, like, you can have Pokemon just follow behind you in that game, which is really cute. And so, like, you can just have Lugia, like, you know, like a fucking god Pokemon just following behind you and talk to people, and they're like, man, I hope there's a sale on antidotes soon. You're like, it's like right on, it's legendary Pokemon, gigantic, like ruler of the sea. Anything? Okay.
You know what
I thought it was cool.
You know, this is a more generic one, but you know what always bothered me in RPGs is like when you go to a merchant and they're like, you want the really good sword? That's gonna cost like 80,000 gold. And you're like, I'm saving the world, like including you. You know, help me out here. Oh, look. Hey.
I like it when they like say they're gonna offer a discount, but like it's just the prices that are in the game. But like,
Did you give him my message?
yeah, people gotta eat.
Sorry to keep you.
True.
Sephiroth.
I'm sure there's a million people who are like, I'm gonna save it. But I'm gonna save the world, so
Cloud.
you know, I've given away too many free swords today.
You'll never let go of the darkness.
Shut up.
This is gonna be so much less epic than our fight.
Go of your past.
I already know it.
I love the witty repartee. Really the writing that keeps me coming back to Kingdom Hearts.
I really have to give Cloud like a lot of credit. I mean, that's a heavy friggin' looking sword. You know what I mean?
Defeating me is meaningless. You know that more than anyone, Cloud. No matter how many times I fall, your darkness keeps calling me back.
Something Genova.
Wrong.
Tifa, stay back.
Oh, you're fucked now, Sephiroth.
Help you.
Tifa, we killed Sephiroth before.
Can't.
Huh?
He'll never let go of the darkness.
He doesn't have to. He just needs someone to surround him with light. The darkness will be there, Sephiroth, but in a place you can't reach.
Is that right? Let's see what this light of yours
Then
can do.
Cloud just stabs him.
No! Look out!
Cloud, you can have my light.
The light doesn't suit you.
What?
I just don't know.
Wait, how do those three lines have anything to do with each other?
I don't know. I feel like every person in the scene had a different voice director.
You can have my light. That light doesn't suit you. I just don't know.
Where'd they go? Do you think they made it back to their own world?
They went somewhere else. Cloud went to fight a great battle. Darkness inside.
I'm glad Sora understood this. This is like the first thing he's understood in the whole fucking series.
Guess I'll keep looking.
Got any leads?
Don't worry.
I wish
Light is easy to find.
Tifa had said something like, "No, that's not what happened at all, Sora. You got it totally wrong."
But wait, when did we help?
You beat Sephiroth! What are you talking? And you passed a message, I guess, too.
I like how you really didn't need to beat Sephiroth. You could have been like, that's Sephiroth, right? Yeah, that's definitely Sephiroth. Let's tell Cloud about this.
I like that it's like a modern key, Fenrir here. And I guess you could just do like, I mean, I guess let's just do it, right? You know? Yeah, negative combo sword, but like, oh yeah, so it's like they went to Smash Brothers, which I'm like, you know what? Actually, it tracks, and we'll be there shortly too. Wait,
Keep the boosts on, just get rid of the pluses.
right, thank you. I think they didn't have, yeah, one more air here, right? I
Or no,
think
air combo boost is good.
air combo, right? Okay, that's right. It's pluses
Yeah,
that are.
Yeah, they're grouped together. It's fine.
Got you. Alright, so... Okay, so we'll take off Ultima Weaponing, but Fenrir on. It's stronger, but less... Yeah, no
Strong.
magic either.
Take this. It's over. This is it.
So it's just gonna be like guard break and explosion the whole time, huh? Okay. Alright.
Give me strength.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, I should save, but okay. I wanna try something, and it's probably not what you think it is.
Okay.
Alright. You can't save on the world map, but alright, I'll save quickly then. Just so we have Sephiroth in the can. We can, but whatever.
That's a phrase.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, actually. Yeah, it's like when you're done in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have Fenrir, right? And... Hold on. Alright, I am curious if it actually, like, you know...
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's that weird pause again, but... And it doesn't seem like so much better, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's whatever. Okay.
I mean, it probably would have worked, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not like, oh wow, I get to like machine gun version so much faster or something like that, you know? But,
Yeah. I mean, that is the downside of finishers, is that they do kind of have a pause afterward. They are
Right.
meant to finish.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
So, incidentally, you
mhm.
do now have the tools that you need to defeat the junk sweep.
Oh! Yeah! That actually makes some sense. That tracks. Let's do it.
I know that telling you that is like
That's
a
so-
little bit, backseating,
No.
but I also just find it really hilarious.
No, that's...
It's like now that you've defeated Sephiroth, now you have the power.
This is what they were really talking about, actually. Like, they just had to go do the junk sweep together.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
Right. Because Tifa usually does the junk sweep in, like, 4 strikes or whatever. And now, with her light, Cloud can do it too, and whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have to get this in, like, 6 or something
It's
ridiculous?
6, yeah.
Alright. So... Alright. Maybe let's... I'm worried about, like, getting outliers, but let's see if we can group them up. Ah, shit. Well, okay. Alright, it's not over yet.
This is it.
Oh. Actually, wait, this is way easy.
This is it.
Yeah, okay.
Back off.
Yeah, if I hadn't done that explosion at the beginning, we could have even done it in 4.
Yeah.
So, yep. Alright. That was... Alright.
Well done.
Yay. Is there any other mini games in here now? There must be. It looks like something mission-wise. Mushroom 8, what do you know?
Oh, right, of course.
Of course. I doubt the finisher thing is gonna help me at all with Mushroom 8. But you know... Wait, how do I get to him? Oh,
in
right.
the,
yeah. Yep.
Wizard Zone.
Alright, so that's Magic Train, so we go...
Yeah, usually you'd want to take off Explosion for that, just because Explosion hits a bunch of times, but it doesn't matter.
We're gonna save because we also did Junk Sweep. That's a ridiculous thing to save for, but whatever. Alrighty. Alright, so what's the deal? 85 I gotta do. And this guy, I think you have to pull him out and like keep him off the ground, right?
Yep, juggling.
Okay, not a good start. I didn't expect to jump, honestly. But... let's see.
Let's go. Back off. Back off. It's over.
No? Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so here's the deal. Negative combo is not doing me any favors here, which, you know, expected.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang, you got a lot of item slots. I guess because the elixirs are gone.
Yeah. Worth it. What am I trying to do? Right, abilities, yeah. So let's put all of this back, I think. Alright. Now the question is, what is the trick to this jerk? Oh, wait, okay, what's upper slash?
Make
Horizontal...
sure to turn negative combo off.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. I could probably also take off the 20, you know, AP thing. at some point, or the 30, you know, but...
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Yeah. Upper slash knocks a target in the air during a combo with square. So one possibility is start comboing, hit triangle to knock them up higher, and just hopefully keep going from there, you know? But, all right.
It's an idea.
85, right? Let's see. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's got to be in the middle of the combo.
Also, actually, I took a sip of seltzer because I thought you could start it off whatever. Anyway.
Go. Back off.
Oh no, wait, why Cloud? I almost called him. Well, good record though.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that was going well until you threw him somewhere you were not.
Oh, okay. I think I know why that happened actually. Because I'm wondering if this guy. Okay. You take off horizontal slash so that only I do upper slashes. Let's give it a shot. Or not? Okay.
I think you might have to do upper slash from the ground.
Oh. Well,
Like, I don't know if it says that in the description, but I think... Because, like, horizontal slash is executed in the air, so upper slash might be the opposite of that.
True. Oh, damn it. This is going worse, honestly. So, alright, let's put that. Maybe we'll put that back on for the moment. All right. We could also, of course, we could also try our world of drives, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. Oh, explosion messed it up. Well...
Yeah, it was magnet spiral, I think. It did not appear to be dragged in by the magnet.
Alright. So, maybe we take off magnet spiral there. Right. Real spiral? Is that the one? No. Magnet burst.
Magnet burst, yeah. That's the one, sorry.
Alright. Let's just get this one.
I think magnet spiral is a move in a different game.
I could also start trying all the, like, forms, too, you know? This is interesting, because that almost seemed like it was going well, so I'm like, maybe I'm just overcomplicating this, and there's not really a trick to it. And it's just like, just keep them kind of close to you. You know, like, dude, it's like... Ah, darn. Yeah, but about 30, like, kind of flies away. Which I don't know if that's him doing it, or if that's me doing it. Alright. So let's see how, let's start with this guy, right?
Let's go. Yeah, take this. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Okay.
Take this.
Oh. Shit. Alright. Threshold's 99. I think 85 is what we have to get.
Yeah, 85 is the goal here.
I don't really believe Wisdom Form's gonna do me any good, truthfully, but yeah, this is not gonna work. I can already tell. Yeah, this is gonna stop right about. Well,
I mean,
that's like, it feels like it could work, but it's also like tight enough where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I mean, so far, just like regular is the. Okay, so let's try. Final.
Let's go.
Wait, where? Oh. Oh.
oh my god.
I mean, it was going okay.
Yeah, the problem is that that last finisher really locks you in place.
Ooh. Okay. Get rid of Elixir. Right. So. Yeah, I guess. I don't think this is gonna work, but you know what?
Gather.
Yeah, no. Either I didn't cast it soon enough, or it just doesn't really work, you know?
I think it's immune to magnet.
I think so too. That would make this is an infamously hard mushroom, so I feel like either there's not really a great cheese strat for it or something, you know? I just know because everybody's like, oh, 8. Oh dear. Ah. Let's see here. Oops. All right. I mean, I'm getting the farthest of final so far, right? Let me give it one more shot just to see if we can, like, maybe, you know, do something better.
I mean, it does a lot of hits real quick.
Oh!
You almost caught it again.
I know. And I feel like if I caught it, because when I send it away, that seems to happen, like, at least at the 30 to 40 mark. So if I could just do that twice, I might be all right. But let's see if maybe...
You reverting is stressing me out so much when there's a save point right there.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right, dude.
You have so many drive recoveries. This is not a problem. Like, this is absolutely a personal problem.
No, but it's, yeah. I get you. Actually, wait, can I just warp right? Yeah, it's here. Got it.
Yeah, if it's a save point, you can warp to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot nicer than in Kingdom Hearts 1, where they had, like, some save points were, like, permanent, and you could warp to them with the gummy ship, but some of them were temporary. But some of the temporary ones you still could warp to with the gummy ship. It was kind of inconsistent. It's much, more... Hey! It's much more consistent here.
That might have been bad luck, but... I have another idea I just had, which is a little bit of a silly one, but I think it might actually be viable, depending. I'm gonna confirm a theory after I try this climb. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Let me confirm a theory. So let's... I tried magnet before, so let's take magnet away.
Let's go.
Whoa, what the heck? Was this like a thing with master form? That I didn't...
Probably.
Didn't seem to work quite as fast as I wanted.
That was interesting. Yeah, master form spells are,
Let's go.
different.
I didn't realize that. That's it. That... Ah. Huh. A minute. Okay. That's all fine and well and good, but my only issue with it is it does seem to, like, mess with what I was thinking of doing, you know? So, I could try a limit form, but... Alright, my wacky theory, I might as well just say it, is I'm wondering if I can, like, hit him a bunch of times with Final, and if he flies away from me, use Thunder to, like, kind of keep him up a bit, and then try to continue, you know? So... Let me just see if that maybe works. Just and then let me just try it, see what happens. Oh.
Oh.
That was...
Let's go. Yeah.
Ah. Well, that was weird. Why did I go down like that? Alright, hold on a sec. Bob Jr. said this is the thing in the game I had to study video guides for. That's no good.
Yeah.
This is it. Take this.
Ah.
Oh boy, that's a lot of finishers.
Oh, that's another thing he does too, huh? Okay. All right, maybe this move is not gonna work as well as I was hoping it would. Let me try again. I'm gonna try one more time and then start thinking things through. But I don't even know what the heck I mean by that. All right.
Let's go. Back off.
It does kind of. Oh.
It keeps him up a little bit.
But you need like a second to get there. And the problem is like final form and master form seem to have like their own, you know, little kind of things, you know what I mean? Like their own little variations on Thundaga that make it not like, hey, like we're gonna go over there? Did I do that? I did actually accidentally. Huh. Alright. Final's the only way I've been getting close on this, so. Alright, I'm not gonna spend the whole stream on this, so we'll give it like 1 or 2 more attempts and then maybe we'll try something else.
Yeah, you said one will die, and
One did, right?
yeah.
I mean, listen, two is a higher number than 1, so. Oh
my God.
Okay. Ah.
Fuck. That went well.
It did actually. Is this just like an RNG thing, or? That was weird. Why did that happen? You know what? Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Ah, no, my own.
Come on.
Okay. I promise I'm not gonna do like 20 more tries at this. I just have to know. I have to know.
I mean, this has been thrilling so far.
Oh. Ooh. Like at least Sephiroth, you kind of know what's going wrong. Get up, you. The third one.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, just keep going. Wow. All right, well, if the stream enjoying it, then. Okay, all right. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna do something a little bit silly. I really don't think this is gonna work, but. Oh no, why? Alright, that little cross slash thing he's doing, I guess, is not actually, like, part of the finisher, like I thought.
Yeah, I guess it's not a finisher.
Yeah. That, this... Is the size of the Keyblade matter like it did in, 1? I wonder?
You know, I think it does.
Does
But
I mean,
I don't know if that's like if that's a listed stat anywhere.
I'm just like eyeballing it. But Guardian Soul looks pretty big. Ultimate Weapon's probably a big one, you know?
It's pretty long.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, sure. You know? Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, this is it. This is the attempt. Oh, no it's not. Okay. It only works on Sephiroth. Okay. If we were to do this.
Let's go.
Oof.
Damn.
You got an extra few hits out of that thunder, though.
Let's go.
Like, I didn't see how many, but it was more than one.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wonder if maybe that, like, if I had, like, pulled that out a little faster, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also, maybe... Why did that happen? I hit him, but he didn't pop back up. I'm not using upper slash either, you know? Like, I've kind of given up on that, but I'm on the air, too, so... I mean, it's possible that also, like, horizontal slash and... Oh, huh? Oh. Fenrir and Ultima Weapon are the longest Keyblades, if you're interested. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it probably doesn't really matter. Negative combo is interesting, too. Let's give it a shot, you know? We'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Actually... Oh, what?
Oh, come on!
No, but you know what's interesting is, I mean, quote-unquote... my cooldown's, like, shorter, so I can kind of, like... You know what I mean? I think this might actually do it. Hold on. Or not. Okay, forget it. No, that was bad. That's totally wrong, I guess. Or I'm just not used to the timing now because of it. Alright, let's... I don't think that's helping us, though. Well, hold on. Don't... Be scientific. Let's try it a couple times here. Give it... Huh.
You just didn't want to come back.
Yeah. You know, he doesn't like the modern key. You know, he likes the design of the old-timey keys. That's what Mushroom 8 enjoys.
That makes sense. Mushrooms are notoriously old-fashioned.
Exactly.
Considering they've existed forever.
Right, sure. Are limits available? Are summons available? Oh, no, I'm in dry form, right?
Let's go.
I can't even really think of, like, what summon would really help, except for, like, Stitch using ukulele, but I don't think
I know. I think you can only use summons when you're in battle, and I think this does not count as being in battle.
Oh, alright.
Or not. That's fine.
Let's go.
Oh, darn it! What was blast? Triangle. Alright. Oh dear.
Score 0.
Let's try that again. Alright, blast is triangle, right? So.
Let's go.
Doesn't count, look.
Yeah, you're getting hits on your combo, but it's not hits on the mushroom.
They knew. They knew. It's like, I'm sorry, no. That's too powerful.
You could try limits, though.
Oh, I know. You know what would work is Duck Flare. Right? That would totally work. Wait, why can't I limit? I'm not in battle, right?
Okay. Yeah, again, like, it seems like it only counts if it's you doing it. Because you did get 7 points.
Okay. You know, though, it keeps him in the... Nah. I was gonna say it keeps him in the air, you know what I mean, but... What was that one? Okay, you know what? Alright, here's another strat. Alright, third one is the one that... 50. Oh! I see what's happening, right? I feel like if I start the combo from too far away, he does like an air dash. Sora does like an air dash, maybe that pushes him away.
That totally might be it.
So, okay. Okay. Here's another plan. You know what we could do? We could... Okay. Use Final Form. Use the geometry here. So we get him... If we can get him into, like... I'm gonna try for that corner, because it's far, but I feel like he's gonna have a harder time getting out of it. Of course, we were facing the wrong direction for that. But that's fine. Okay. Well,
Take this. Back off. This is it.
ah! Whoa. Well, got stuff. Might as well.
Oh yeah, get your rewards.
What else could I do with you?
Free. Back off.
Nah.
An idea.
It's a shame, like, I can't start this with, like... Well, I got 70, right? So if I could somehow not magically, but if I could somehow start it with, like... I haven't tried limit form. Oh, what's the, Ars Arcanum? No, the one that, like, shoots a bunch of things. Ragnarok, you know?
Yeah, it's called Infinity in this game for some reason.
Back off. Back off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, once you get to 55, I wonder what Thunder would do for you. Because it got you, like, a couple extra.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know.
And if
But
it's, like, far away, like... Sorry, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't think it would get you 30 extra is the problem. But, damn.
So maybe it would keep him, like, up high enough to, you know... Nah, it doesn't seem to even, like, really, you know...
Yeah,
Actually, that one
just
I
a
might have
couple.
been better off just kept hitting him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, I feel like Final is the only one that's gotten me close enough. Alright, let me give it 3 more attempts on Final. Or, you know, whatever. And then let's do something boring and get rid of one of the Paradox Cups or something like that, you know? Cool down from all this mushroom excitement. Hey, that didn't count.
Yeah, it was rude.
A jerk.
Let's go.
Oh, I should have hit if I had gone earlier. 55. Alright. This one we're going to hit 42. Okay, 42 or higher. That's the goal. Ah! Oh, I shouldn't... You know, I didn't even think to do the thunder at that point. I was...
I think it looks like it's you like 3 extra points. I'm not 100%, but
Right. Oh,
what?
look at that. I feel like...
Let's go.
So it does seem like it's like what do they call those double pendulums? Like chaos systems, you know, where it's like the tiniest little thing, like, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, triple pendulum maybe. I don't know if a double pendulum. I feel like double pendulum does it too, but I don't think it's hit count related. I just feel like this thing is like one of those like non-deterministic kind of systems, you know, or deterministic, but like, you know, where the slightest floating point, whatever. Like, you're gonna go this way now. I don't think there's any... My leading theory is there's no real, like, trick to this, per se, except, like, kind of understanding how it's gonna bounce. Like, when it goes there, that's the ones, No, subwoofers. They're really called double pendulums. It's like, it's a pendulum on a pendulum. And the idea is, like, even though it's such a simple machine, like, it goes, like, wild in terms of, like, motions and everything. Not literally a simple machine, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't bounce it back up. Alrighty, what are they used for? They're not really, I don't think they're used for anything. I think they're just examples of chaos systems, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, meaning, yeah, they're just systems where it's, you know, chaos systems. What was the boring thing I said I was going to try to do? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's get rid of one of these ridiculous.
Okay. I think it was the Titan Cup.
Yeah. There's one I did finish off camera, which, no, you're right, it was the Titan Cup, because I was like, I was here grinding for something, and I was like, you know what, I hate these things. I think for Titan Cup, I have to get 10,000 orbs, you know, if I remember.
Yep.
Paradox Titan Cups, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it did fly away at exactly 15 hits on those path attempts. I'm going to tell you what I think happened on the path attempts where Mushroom 8 flew away is when I got near it, I feel like I hit it with something accidentally on final, you know, like one of those like weird little like flying combos that seems to happen, you know. That's what I think happened, but, you know, who the heck knows.
15 is such a nice round number, though.
What's the next round number? I'm sorry?
15.
Right? It is.
Like that, if it was 15 exactly on 3 attempts, that just feels like a lot.
By the way, you have anything you want to plug while we're here?
Huh. You know, still streaming Princess Maker 5 over on my Twitch channel, which is Rosella_500.
Rosella_500.
That is 500.
Nice.
But that's what I'm up to nowadays.
Nice.
Oh, you can only get hit 500 times. Well, yeah, it's Stitch is known to help with that as well.
We did not get Mushroom 8. Anyone? But the knight's still relatively
Get Stitch
young.
back.
Oh, no, not yet, because he's going to keep me from getting hit, so... Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough.
There we go. 10,000, right?
Yep.
So your kid in Princess Maker 5 is named Trouble, you said?
Trouble McDouble, yep.
Trouble McDouble. Nice, nice.
Or McDouble Trouble, depending on how the localization wants to go, because the localization is very bad.
Gotcha. So yeah, let's see. What did I talk about today? Propofol, I think we already mentioned. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Like that mushroom number 8, because it's also okay. Whoa, all right. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Stitch. I'm still at like.
Stitch, you wanna? Oh, because of the like him
Yeah.
passively healing you.
Yeah. Yeah. It is that.
I think got you out of.
Yeah. Come on. Nobody can hit me? Just once? Bitch! Alright, you know, fine.
We're at a quarter of the.
Yeah.
Or just let him, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
An organic, you know? Organic ukulele, it's fine.
I mean, if Stitch wants to play the ukulele, we let him play the ukulele.
It's absolutely fine for Stitch to play the ukulele. He's been so helpful to us for so much of the time, you know?
Right, yeah, the most exciting thing that happened the last stream was we came across a fairy that said, "What is strawberry?" And our options were strawberry or English.
Strawberry or strawberry? What did you say? What was the answer?
I said strawberry. That was wrong.
Oh. Wait, the question was what is strawberry, and the answers
What
are
is strawberry? Yeah.
And strawberry is wrong?
Yes. To be fair, English is also wrong. I think the getting asked a riddle by a fairy is just a bad place to be. I think you should not be on the opposite side of a you know, a
Fairy
riddle given by one of the Fae folk.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Our leading theory was that in Japanese, what it said was like, you know, what is the English word strawberry?
Mm-hmm.
And then you were able to respond with, you know, the Japanese word for strawberry, as in the meaning of the word, or the Japanese word for English, as in the shape of the word.
Oh, interesting.
So then those answers would make sense as like the 2 answers to the riddle.
Right.
But yeah. It doesn't make much sense when you poorly localized it to English.
I want to congratulate everyone in chat for defying my expectations, by the way, and not saying Ichigo at some. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because I was thinking of doing it, and I did it actually just now. So yeah. But yeah. No, I think you're right though. It's probably more the riddle of the Fae folk. You know, they feel like jerks that way. You know, one thing I couldn't remember the other day. How does the guy find out Rumpelstiltskin, or how do the parents find out Rumpelstiltskin's name in the fairies? You know what I mean? Because like, it was like the last day, right before.
That's a good question.
I kind of forget how it goes. It's not super important or anything, but I got to be careful because I've already lost a lot of points on, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the berserkers do not fuck around. Or, yeah.
He rants.
Oh my God.
Oh, he rants happily to himself. That's right. He like sings. Forgot. I just want to get through the berserkers, honestly. Here we go. Oh yes. So what's the infamous Sierra one again? I'm sorry. It's like it's Rumpelstiltskin backwards, but it's spelled wrong.
So okay, there's 2 parts to this. One is it is spelled wrong. I think it's L-E, like R-U-M-P-L-E instead of E-L.
Right.
But yeah, in the original King's Quest, there is a note somewhere else completely random in the game, nothing to do with the gnome.
Yep.
That just says sometimes it's wise to think backwards. And from
That's right. Yep.
From a random note in a completely different place in the game, you might think that the answer would be Rumpelstiltskin but spelled backwards, so Nixtalinkathapur. However, and actually if you do that, the gnome does say like you're close, like you're on the right track, but that's not quite right. Which is more feedback than most adventure game puzzles of this era will give you, so I'm gonna give it that at least. But yeah, the correct thing to do is to use a backwards alphabet. So instead of R, which is, you know, however many from the end.
Oh, really?
You use I, which is however many from the beginning.
Wow,
So,
I did not remember that part of it at all. That stinks.
A and Z switch, B and Y switch, C and X switch, etc. And you get if and H grog from if and Cov H grog H from. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I saw it posted in chatter. I can't look now because, you know, obviously. I mean, but let me see if we can get the rest of the orbs organically, maybe, because
the remake of King's Quest 1 does accept Nixtalinkathapur to be kinder.
One of the stranger Sierra stories I know is, do you ever hear of Soft Porn Adventure, it's called?
Yes, I got in trouble for installing that game as a child. Which is funny because I had already, like, my parents had played Leisure Suit Larry and I had played that with them.
Right.
But something about the name Soft Porn really freaked out my mom when her 11-year-old tried to install it, so I got in trouble for some reason.
Well, it's funny. So when I was younger, I was such an adventure game nerd that I didn't really have a lot of PCs that... Oh, I had a Commodore 64, right? And you can't really save your game on a lot of adventure games because you need another disc, which I didn't have. And, like, I know a lot of you are like, why did you just not get another disc? But, like, you know, my mom wasn't, like, big on computers and stuff, you know, and it's, like, one of those things where computer stores weren't, like, just everywhere and you couldn't order things online. So, whatever. Point is, like, sometimes I'd have to, like, delete a game to save another game on it, whatever. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is that sometimes... Oh, shit, the points. Aw. Darn. So what do we have to do? Like, no hit all, like... Shit.
I mean, Stitch does help with this, but
yeah. Let's try again, I guess. That was my own fault on the Berserkers, truthfully.
yeah, the Berserkers I think were really your downfall there. They take off a lot of points.
So the way that this story relates to Soft Porn Adventure is I got one of those. They had these like this wasn't like a Prima guide or anything, but they used to have like adventure game guides, you know, and I would buy them without knowing the games, like Infocom and Visiclues and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I own a few of those.
Oh, those were great. I love the fake ones. Yeah. Well, I had to go to that. The whole point thrust of the story, which now sucks in comparison to the Visiclues thing, is that like I had a solution for the game, Soft Porn Adventure. I mean, like it was like in a compendium of like 30 or so, right?
Yeah.
And then when I was reading it, and then later in my life, I played Leisure Suit Larry. I'm like, this is the same game. Like, and I foolishly was like, Leisure Suit Larry stole this game, you know? But in reality, it's like Ken and Roberta Williams decided to try selling adventure games that weren't based on fairy tales or text adventure, I think, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like Leisure Suit Larry, but it's not really trying to be funny, you know? It's yeah. So
I don't know if Al Lowe was involved in soft porn or if he got involved in the transition to Leisure Suit Larry, because I think he was behind a lot of the jokes in it. Like it's like, oh, this is like obviously it feels gross and sleazy if it's played straight. Mm-hmm. Like this feels dated. What if we made it super dated on purpose?
Yeah.
And then it's funny.
It's the weirdest thing about Leisure Suit Larry too is there's this guy at a convenience store, and they try to do like, you know, the Indian stereotype, as in like South Asian stereotype kind of, you know. But the weirdest thing about it to me is they try to like make fun of like a South Asian Indian accent, you know, but they mix up like L and R, but as in like you're trying to buy condoms and he calls them lovers. And my entire life I've never actually met anyone who did that, you know.
I never got that was supposed to be an accent thing.
That's what I
just
thought.
Look, there are lots of names for condoms. I don't know.
Yeah, right? No, yeah. I always thought that's what he was trying to do. But
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but I was always like, you know, actually, you know what it was? I did a wife stream with it where my wife and I played the 20th anniversary, I think, one. Like the one they kind of re-released recently.
Oh, yeah, the Reloaded. Has a new girl in it.
Oh, it does? We didn't get that far.
It does, yeah. No, it's got I want to say there's an aquarium?
Huh. Interesting. I'm acting like a total idiot in my head now where I'm like, well, I gotta play it now to see the new girl, but I absolutely don't.
You don't. That's
no,
true.
Yeah, it's.
I played it once. I think it was fine.
Bitch. Okay, thank you. Can I lose to those falling rocks?
I don't think so. I don't think they'll kill you.
And yes, there have been 2 new Leisure Suit Larry games that came out. They are not anything like. Well, actually, I never played Magna Cum Laude, but
that one's not real. Yes, it literally exists, but that one was like someone decided to just make a weird kind of porny game, I think.
I see. Oh, and then it's like you might as well add the Leisure Suit Larry license, like somebody with the Capital Investor said or whatever.
Yeah, but no, I think I think it was Codemasters when they made the like remake of the old ones. I think they also did like make new ones, maybe. Oh, Wet Dreams Don't Dry and Wet Dreams Dry Twice by Crazy Bunch. Okay.
Wait, okay. I did hear about that, but I don't know what it was. Because there was the other... Alright, there was Magnum Cum Laude, or Cum Loud, you for the joke, you know, but like, where it was like Larry Laffer's like nephew...
Yeah.
Who was in college. I don't know why they did that. Like, you could write Larry in college for whatever. I mean, Rodney Dangerfield they did, for God's sakes, you know? But, like, yeah.
Okay, so Codemasters did these games. The Larry's nephew, who was also named Larry.
Right. That's right. That was just totally odd. And then there's, yeah, because then there's the one that's, like, Box Office Bust, which is, like, really weird, because he's, like, kind of cartoonish, but in 3D. And like the girls in it, or I think all the other characters are like normal humans, so it's like a 3D animated Elmer Fudd walking around with like people who are attempting to be photorealistic, you know. It's like the
Yikes.
pirate. It's like Port Royale here, but like a million times worse. Yeah. And then I forgot about the whole like wet dreams don't whatever. You know.
Those are the new ones. I haven't heard anything about them, actually. I haven't played them. I have no idea if they're good or bad. Yeah, I do remember, unfortunately, like, the first few are actually not that bad as far as, like, offensive jokes go.
Yeah.
A lot of them are... I mean, yeah, they're not great.
Nah.
But they're not as bad as you think they are.
Right.
But Legend of Larry 6 was
Yeah.
really cringy. I remember a lot of transphobia, a lot of like, it was very unfortunate in retrospect.
They do the Ace Ventura joke, but yeah.
They do the Ace Ventura joke.
Exactly. And it's, But, and it's not great. And then 7, wait, was 6, I think, no, 6 was not. 7's Love for Sale, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and then, I forget
People liked that one, I didn't. But,
they kind of run, that's right, yeah. They kind of run together for me, you know? I never played 3. I played
3 was my
2.
favorite, as a kid. You could play as Patty.
Yeah.
I liked that part. I liked using your bra as a weapon.
5 you could too, and but I feel like 5 was really short, you know? And 5 they did that weird like meta joke of 4 being missing, which is like you know, it shouldn't have bothered me, but it bothered me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I can't finish the series even though I could absolutely finish the series, and why would I want to, you know? What do you call it? Quest for Glory. Oh, yeah, but Infocom and Visiclues, for anyone who doesn't know, were like these old style Infocom text adventure like strategy guides, and they would have like it's like a like a highlighter with some kind of like invisible link sort of thing. So like the idea is like you get the question like I can't see in the maze anymore. What do I do? And you had like 3 little lines under it, and you took the highlighter, and it would reveal like a light clue, a medium clue, or a heavy clue. And not only just 3, like something could be like 5 steps or whatever, depending on the puzzle. And I used to love to like buy ones for games I didn't have and try to suss out the puzzle from the clues, you know? But
I liked when they had fake questions and they would shame you about them.
yeah, because they didn't want you to like cheat and just use it if you didn't have the puzzle. What the heck is going? Why can't I beat these guys?
When they're glowing, they will grab you and they will harm you. So you don't want to get anywhere near them when their hands are glowing. Yikes.
Let me get past this. This is Sora from Super Smash Brothers. It is. All right, let's just get to level like 8 or something, or 9, you know, and then do this.
I think the joke with Legend of Larry 4 was just that like Space Quest and King's Quest and all of those had like were up to the higher numbers.
I say.
And it's just like, no, we want to be able to catch up, you know? Ooh, double score mode.
Now you tell me.
So I think that was it. It was just like, we should, nah, fuck it. Like, we should just skip to 5. Like, all the other, you know, quest series are on 5.
Yep. I was, you know what killed me is I loved Quest for Glory 1. I liked 2, but I never finished it. And then I bought 3 and I played a little, but I'm like, I can't play 3 without 2 because it's, you know, it's like a story.
They're very serial, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unlike a lot of the quest games, actually.
Right. Like, Space Quest was, but, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter, really, you know?
I mean, Space Quest is about as serial as Star Trek. Like, you might get some recurring characters, but honestly, you're having space adventures. Come on.
Exactly. My absolute favorite kind of gag from Space Quest 1 was, there's like a xenomorph, you know? And it's like just walking around kind of randomly on the flash ship, and then if it catches you, it gives you like a cartoon kiss, you know, with like...
Right.
Like big lipstick lips and everything, you know? And it does, like, actually kill you later with, like, a chest burster thing, but it just, like... I almost wish it didn't, because I think it was just a really random fun thing that you assume is dangerous and isn't, you know? Or what? I thought that was a really fun gag, but,
It would be very in character for Space Quest to have something that looks lethal and just... The problem is, it would be funny, and so that makes it in character for Space Quest, but it's not Sierra.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to kill you.
Right. One of the things that kind of bugged me, too, I remember, is that one time... There's a joke in Space Quest 4 where they shame LucasArts for not killing you in their games.
Uh-huh.
Where, like, you're in a mall in Space Quest 4. Because that had a very clever, like... gimmick where you were time traveling to like future and past Space Quest games, which I thought was
yeah, that
really-
one was fun.
yeah. But in the mall, there were like games that were like, you know, one letter off from real games, like parody, and one was a parody of Loom, and it was like something like it was like this weird get good hardcore gamer joke, but about adventure, kind of like this game's so hard you can't even die in it or something. You know what I mean? Where it was like just oddly, maybe not prescient, but I don't. It's just yeah. It was oh shit. Oh, Chicken Little, you better do something here against Berserkers.
Yeah, it does have that cool magnet move.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, Monkey Island did a gag about that. Monkey Island had a great Sierra gag too.
Yeah,
Where-
where it's like I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Oh, actually, no. There's one on the island where if like on Monkey
Yeah.
Island, where if you walk on a cliff, it breaks away from under you, and they give you the Sierra restart like quit thing,
Yes.
and then like a second later he bounces up and he's like rubber tree.
Yep. But no, there's also the one where like you're underwater, and he's like, no, I'm fine here for 10 minutes. I can hold my
That's-
breath for 10 minutes. It's fine. But if you, and it's a simple puzzle. There's only like 3 things that are on the screen to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you do hang out there, like, I think you actually
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, it's like actually like a 10-minute thing. I think it's like the only way to die in the game, and it's like
Yeah, and like the entire LucasArts catalog is the only way to die.
Maniac Mansion. It's funny because Maniac Mansion had a lot of like Sierra-esque jerky things in it, you know, with like like there's a lot of Walking Dead syndrome, and it was like I think like their first kind of, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So
Wasn't that, or no, yeah, wasn't that like on the NES? Like,
it was on the NES. It was on like it was one of those like few platform things, but yeah, it was on the NES, and it's like. It's infamous because, like, you can, like, microwave a hamster in it, which was, like, the
Yeah.
big thing. It would just explode. It wasn't, like, you know, just, like, a juvenile little weird joke. I don't know. But, and then it had green and purple tentacle in it, and, Mom Pod had... But you know what it is, too? They had a cast of, like, 12 people or something, and you could pick 3 of them to try to rescue Sandy, and they all had, like, their own little abilities, which, like, was really freaking complicated for an adventure game back in the 80s, you know? But... Here. 221 points. I'm past those 2 rounds that were giving me trouble, which is good. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out when I want to, you know.
yeah, get your friend out.
Yeah. This is round 6, I think I'm on? Yeah. Maybe...
The Longest Journey is one of my favorite games. One of my favorite series, and it is also the only reason I have any subscribers on YouTube.
Nice.
It was like during the Kickstarter for Dreamfall Chapters. I started doing a Let's Play for The Longest Journey, and I think I just mentioned the Kickstarter in like my like in the description for the first video, and so for a long time it was like if you clicked on the Kickstarter video, the recommended video was my Let's Play.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
It was, yeah, and that's that. I mean, I only have like 500 subscribers on YouTube, but all of them are from that Let's Play.
Nice.
So,
One of those other like adventure game things I like to recall fondly is like there is this weird kind of oh shit, my points, I gotta be careful. There was this like weird thing that happened where there was, stop me if I talked about like Telarium and Cyber Dreams, where like people would try to like kind of copy off Infocom and Sierra, and they would like license things. So like, you know, Cyber Dreams obviously, you know, Darkseid, which I did the Let's Play for and all that, but like they also licensed like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream from Harlan Ellison, and
yeah.
they were gonna license another thing which I don't think they got, but and then this other company called Telarium would make games based on like Perry Mason and some like fantasy novels and things like that. And I think Legend tried to do that too. And they were like never great games, but they were like kind of based on things. Oh yeah, Telarium actually, they had a game that was made by Michael Crichton, which I streamed, called Amazon, and it's basically Congo but a graphical text adventure game.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And like Yeah.
I've heard of that.
It's not good, but and they had a game Fahrenheit 451 that was written by Ray Bradbury and took place in the universe of Fahrenheit 451, like with the firefighters and all that. So it's a very scary game from when I played it when I was much younger, you know. But like, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of what like you think it is, where there's like the dogs that like go after you and like a flamethrowers and the firemen are burning books rather, you know. So. Oh jeez, this is not. I might lose this one too.
This is brutal.
It really is. Is there another trick to this? Maybe, but the only thing I can think of is like. Oh yeah, the Tex Murphy games. Whoops, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe we can just do this. It looks like I'm getting a lot. Maybe if I just get double score mode again, you know?
I don't... Oh.
Alright, I'm not gonna... I'll maybe do this one a different time, honestly.
Yeah.
This stinks.
I mean, I guess Peter Pan was working pretty well, actually.
It was, yeah.
It might be worth one try with just spam Peter Pan, because then you're being aggressive and getting orbs.
Should I try that? I'm kind of asking chat, what do you want to see here? Let's just give it a shot and see what happens, you know? I mean, let's just say. I'm just going to go as Peter Pan and spam them.
I was streaming the Myst games with my partner before we started dating, and then now we're engaged and we haven't played Myst since we got together, basically. Because we have better things to do, I guess. I was really just streaming them as an excuse to like spend time with him.
Right.
I thought he was cute.
Aw.
So
Nice.
now that I don't need the excuse, I've only played Myst and Riven. We never played Exile. No, we did one stream of Exile and then never got back to it, and like heck if I remember. I do want to get back to it. Like, the games are really good. I just, you know, now I no longer have excuse to, like, hang out with cute boy. So.
Right. Oh, dear. Oh, day.
I mean, this is, you know, doing. Oh, jeez, Peter.
Geez. I think if I get low on health, like, organically, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll switch in the next round, you know, rather than even though... Oh, I'm being the jerk, actually, by not switching to Neverland. Yeah, like, maybe... Nobody is
This is working well. Right! I
Oh,
forgot
wait.
about this. With the assassins, you can just fuck them up. Yeah, they're invincible, but they still spawn orbs.
Oh, wow.
This happened to us, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, look, okay. If you've ever beaten Myst, let's see here. Oh dear. Oh, Peter went away, is why. Okay. That worked fine, you know?
I can't play Myst in VR because it's too scary.
This is in VR?
Yeah. It's for the Oculus Quest even, so you can do it without any wires.
Oh, nice.
I honestly only want to play VR in the Oculus Quest because it's just so much. It's so much less to set up,
Right.
but it's also very low powered.
In a way I get it, but in another way it's also like, I feel like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, I feel like VR is not at a place yet where console exclusivity makes, like, a whole lot of... You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like, why don't we, like, globally adopt VR and have, like, the... You know what I mean? Like, rather than... And then get into the world where it's like, okay, now we want you to have an Oculus Quest specifically, you know? Like...
I mean, I think it's on... I think it's on basically anything you want to buy it on.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
just saying, it even works on the Oculus Quest,
Yeah.
which is just my VR device of choice.
I think, yeah, like, for me, like, I had, like, I was in Wonderland, haha, that doesn't make sense, never mind, with, like, Resident Evil 7, because, you know, I had the PSVR, and that's whatever, but then Resident Evil 4 is Oculus Quest only, you know? Double score mode now? What a jerk. Yeah. Come on, give me a lot of these. Nah. All right. Yeah, RE7 VR is really good, but fun. All right. Whoa! Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
That looks like it's doing some business. Actually,
my
just
God.
in general, Peter Pan seems like he really gives you the orbs. All right.
Well, we're at a little over half our points. We have a little less than half, or we're at a little over half our score. Have a little less than half our points.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know.
I don't know what round we're on, but this is not the worst place to be.
Peter Pan normally forces in the spore. No, you don't. You're coming right back, Peter.
No, we only have 2 drives. Oh God, run!
Okay. There.
Yeah, okay.
Am I gonna get drive back? Oh, there it is.
Yes, you do. Sweet.
Oh dear. Come on.
There we go.
You don't. Get back here. There it is. 66. Sorry, what, this is number 7, I think I'm on? Alright. Number 10's not going to give us any orbs, if I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I think here. Is around 6, somebody says? Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Okay. So 7, 8, and 9, presumably. So yeah, we're on track for orbs.
Yeah.
Um,
Points is going okay. Better than it was, you know, but... Oh dear. Peter. Oh, there it is. I don't know why Neverland like takes a second to come out, but it does. Number 7.
just to screw with you.
Yeah, right.
It'd be too
Oh,
good
dear.
otherwise.
8. We're a little under, I think. So
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, what'd be nice is a double score mode, which I feel like I have earned. And oh, assassin.
Yes. Assassins are friends.
Of course. They can like kill these jerks, leave only the assassin, you know?
Well, you did it.
No, I think. Oh, you're right. Yep. Where is this jerk? All right. And just keep an eye on my limit gauge, I think, right? And then.
Oh, now he came up for air, but still, you got a lot of points off him for free.
Mm-hmm. Stop, Sora. No more drive. All right, this is the last round I can get points, I think, right? Oh crap! All right, all right. You know what? It's okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Fuck it. Yep. I hate these dancers. Well, the only good thing about the dancers is maybe they will organically get me to critical health, you know, so I can. If there is any sort of double score mode, now would be the time. Think. All right, I think let's go safe maybe and go Peter. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's probably our play.
Really wish I'd taken out the dancers first, but okay.
Alright, see now unfortunately we're down to no drive. Magic, if you get into MP charge, yeah, maybe. And your drive should charge faster when you attack. But you gotta attack somebody and the dancer is probably a bad choice. Oh boy. Alright, is 3 enough to summon, or do you need 4?
Yes, it is.
Get Stitch.
Oh, Stitch, huh? Yeah, okay.
I think so, just because you don't really want to do damage at this point, right?
No.
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
Oh, really? No way, right?
I mean, you could beat him, but, you know.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh well. Look, we learned some things about it. Like,
Yeah.
for example, that sucked.
10,000 is too big a number. That's what I
2,000
learned.
that's what I think, too. Alright. Do something nice and boring now. Alright, now that we did something nice and boring, let's do something exciting. And,
Alright.
Where's Mushroom 8? He's out here. No.
Twilight Town, actually.
Jeez Louise. What a jerk. I can't believe I beat Sephiroth and lost to Hercules. Bunch of crap. Do I want to know
More
the
like
trick?
Jerkules, am I right?
You are right. I have said that quite a lot, and I'm glad you have confirmed it. If nothing else, we'll agree on that. Ah.
Yeah. Because I notoriously disrespect all the rest of your opinions.
Yeah, you should. It's wise, honestly. Right, if I can get him with 6 combos on final, that works, right? So...
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad you were brave enough to say it. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
Huh?
Didn't feel like it today.
What a jerk.
If it makes you feel better, you're not even to the hard remix content yet, Bettis Dawson.
Oh, you know what we could do? I could show you, I think I found a place to level experience.
Oh?
Yeah. The third one, yeah. Alright, okay. Here. So, here, I'll show you my wacky place to grind for experience. Pride Lands, Stone Hollow. Alright. Here's where you say. Crazy, because they took that thing out, right? The place on top of Pride Rock where all, you know, you can get all those experiences, right? All those things that you call
Yeah, the rapid thrusters.
Thank you. Here. All right, let's start let's just get... Yeah, actually, well, forget. I won't. Oh, I should. Alright, because I get experience boost if I get, like, near critical health, right?
I think it's below half.
Yeah, so...
Which is not hard to do in critical.
Yeah. I mean, you say that, but... Come on.
He's got it. You know?
Wow, this is really not going how I wanted, but... Patty says no way this is gonna work out for Beef. Probably not.
I'm curious to know where you're going with this.
I mean, we don't need to, you know... Alright, fine. Fine, if you're not gonna do anything, then let's get somebody else. Hey! Alright, thank you. There we go. These guys like to hurt me. Come on!
Yeah, they got shockwaves that, yeah. Alright, like 1 or 2 more hits. That might be it.
Yeah, I'll give him 1 more, I mean.
Okay,
you know,
now you're clearly in it.
Okay. Alright. I don't need lightning shards anymore, you jerks. I don't even know what energy shards do, if anything. Oh good, Simba got a level up. Big eye roll. Alright, so let's go back to Pride Rock now. So, oh yeah, the Donald here is bad. Yeah, you know, actually, yeah, let's get rid of Donald for this one.
Simba might have a healing herb or something.
Let's see. What do you... Lion? Oh, right, yeah. Simba. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Healing herb! Damn!
No. There. So anyway, I'm looking up how to get lightning shards, you know? Somebody posts, you can get them from the big swarm of these guys, you know, up top. And they're like, unfortunately, Final Mix removed that big swarm of guys, you know what I mean? So it's only just the one. And then someone else posted something, which, see if we... I think I might have to leave and come back. Okay, let me leave and come back. Alright, so... Wait, if I leave, I'm going to gain my health back, though, right? Crap.
Yeah.
Alright, I might as well just tell you that. So anyway, it turns out they didn't actually completely remove it. It's just a random encounter kind of thing now. So sometimes you get one, and sometimes you get the whole swarm of them.
Huh.
So it was like, oh wow, there's a whole swarm of them. So I got like 30,000 experience in one shot, and then I'm like wow, and like 80 friggin' lightning, you know, shards. So I was like, yeah, you know what? This is probably a good place to get lightning shards. That's a gamble.
The only problem is that they, in addition to the like tamping down the existence of them, they used to drop MP orbs, but now they drop HP orbs, so your HP goes up as you fight them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, well.
But...
That's fine.
Still.
Alright. Yeah, and it's not working out for me anyway, so...
But you saw it? It was real?
It was real. I got... if you look, I have like 70 lightning shards just from that or whatever, you know? But... It's fine. Whatever. Make a liar out of me, Kingdom Hearts 2. It's fine. Alright, what should we do now? Chat, what do you want to say? What are you into, folks at home? You could show your instance at this item list. That's a good point. Gummy stuff. We have a million things. Let's see here. Honestly, just running through the last world's an easy experience. That's fair.
Yeah, I just went up and down the tower in the world that never was.
Gotcha. Weapon. Right, 2 become 1. Alright, and then... Let's see. This guy, I think, wants 1 more power shard, which is why I came here. I have 29 power shards, yeah. And then... I need power
shards, power gems. Okay.
Yeah, so I just need 1 more power shard. Oh, yeah, and then... In case anyone didn't believe me, I have, 56 lightning shards from that. But 100 more blazing crystals, to be fair. Because I was also, I forget where you get blazing crystals, but you get all like the blazing stuff in one shot, if I remember. All right.
I think those guys give you crystals.
Oh, that could be it then. Hey, I wanted large bodies. Get out of here, nobodies. Oh.
I would leave and come back. That because if you kill the entire encounter, it might count as this room being cleared.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not 100% sure.
Find out.
Yeah. Well, I think that was your power shard. Yeah.
Yay. Now I can buy power shards.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd suggest not dedicatedly EXP grind for the most part. That's true. You know what we could do? That might be fun too, is Super Boss. We could try, like, some of the data ones. I mean, I'm sure one or two... Well, they're, like, spec for level 99, right? But, okay. What's the next thing? Power Gem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. And silly me. I purposely did not do this, but, okay. No, I can't make anything here. We're here. Gosh, not my day. I can't make anything here either.
Hmm.
Oh, brother.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm on it.
I'm sorry, were you talking about Visual Novel Book Club?
You know, I was.
Whoa, the podcast where they discuss visual novels? And book club format, sort of?
That they do.
Hmm. Nice. That's great. I wonder if those people could tell me where I could find power gems. H2 farm.
I think you get power gems at the same place that I was trying to get you to get energy gems.
I forgot where was that?
Back in Simba land by the Oasis, the aerial knockers.
That's right. So beef. So Filio Bolt. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. You have your own Organization 13 name already. I think we did that, but I don't remember what it is. Alright.
You know, I don't know who's on the podcast, but I'm sure that they're incredibly intelligent and attractive.
That's right.
That's what I think.
All 6 of them. 7. 8, technically, if you count. Go back to the Oasis. Alright. What did you say? Aerial knockers, they're called?
Yeah. They're the little birds with boxing gloves. Also, the shamans also apparently drop them, so either way, you're kind of stuck in this area.
Power gems.
Yeah, this encounter doesn't seem to have any.
Of course it doesn't, because that would be too easy.
That was one. Oh.
Bright gem.
Bright gem ain't bad.
What does Bright Gem get you? Doesn't Bright Gem get something?
There might have been another encounter if you sort of hug the right wall when you come in.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, looks like you got all of them. Dang.
No point to
What about, like, the
else.
center?
This feels like a place that should have 4 encounters, doesn't it? Let me, like, look at the map.
Yeah, right there. Nope, nothing. Alright, I guess that's all the encounters in the room.
Huh! Is there any reason to go here? Like, will any of them spawn here, or no?
The shaman, yeah. So the aerial knockers don't spawn here, but the shaman do, and they can drop the,
Power gem.
whatever the heck we're looking... Power gem. That's the one we're looking for.
Are those shaman the thing I just beat up there?
Yes? It might be different if they're on a horse. They might be different creatures.
You know what I did? I made another Lucky, or the Lucky Ring rather, and I gave it to Donald. So we might as well.
Nice.
Is that all? There's crystal. Power gem.
Power gem.
I think though I need like 1 million more.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see. So, oh, I think it doesn't it tell you. No, it doesn't really tell you on Jiminy, right? It tells you like if you're done, I think, or how many lists you have total. If I remember, I need 20 power gems because it's usually like 30 shards, 25 stones, and 20 gems. If I remember how it goes.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah. But basically, I need 25. I already have lightning gems. Get out of here, you. Shaman's relic. So at least there was a shaman involved somehow then, you know? See. Elixir, of course, named after Lyrie, who joined Ansem, became an organization member. Potion, whatever. Okay. I'm also, while we're here, trying to find that third save point, because that's really bugging me too. But...
Oh, yeah.
Is this an
Oh,
elevator?
no, it's gotta be back here.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think you're a shaman, but... That you are, right? Jeez. I do like this weird, like, Gran Turismo style lion drifting, but... You jerks. There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. See. Let's see now. Where were we? Right, okay. So, there's a Moogle here, right? Yeah, you're the Moogle. Hand over our materials, and then... lists, right? So I need, what was it again? 20, I think? 20 power gems? 20 power gems. I have 8.
Okay. What about dense stones, dense gems, and twilight stones?
Okay, so I need... Alright.
Yeah, those are the ones you need.
Stones and gems, 25, 20. 22 and 4. I'm close on stones, not so much.
Okay.
Gems, right? And then twilight stones. Stones.
$11.
11 at a 25, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Alright, let me just see really quick if there's gems. Where do I get dense stuff?
Dense stones you get from snipers, which you can find in the room that you fought Zigbar. Hey. And dense gems you get from samurai, which are around. I think they're probably easier to find, actually, in,
World That Never Was? No.
I mean, I think the World That Never Was in general is probably the best place to find these things, but Twilight, specifically the samurai, might be easier to find,
Hey.
in the Yensid's tower.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot they had a bunch of those jerks in Yensid's tower, right? I feel like I'm not doing too well with the shaman, really. You know. But I'll give him one more try. One more try to not be. Power. Okay, well that's. Then I said that, and then I got a power gem, so that's not bad. Oh, 2 power. Okay. You know what?
Hey.
Hey. Whoa. Okay, wow. Alright, actually, I stand corrected. Wow.
I always recommend complaining about RNG.
Seriously.
In video games. It helps.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's about as lucky as I'm going to get. I'm certainly not going to get any more at the next shaman run. What am I beating up? Wait,
yeah, that one's kind of weird, because it's a shaman on a dinosaur skeleton. It definitely dropped a frost shard. Or a frost crystal, which is the dinosaur drop. But like, yeah, I don't know if it has a possibility of dropping the shaman drop as well.
Hey, whoa, okay.
Hey. Love to see it.
Sending away Simba really did a lot for me. How many did I have? Like 4? And now I have like 12, maybe?
I think you needed 8. I think you had 12.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or...
Billy both think 7.
Shit, no. I think you either had 8 or needed 8. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I feel like I... Okay, this is Wildebeest Valley. I got 8 in this spurt, I bet. Keep complaining, past complaining. I got 7 past complaining, so it's maybe even possible we got more than 8. I don't know. Let's cycle. I don't think there's anything in Elephant. Wait, were there shaman in Elephant Graveyard? Forgot.
Yeah, that's just a dino.
That?
It depends on if the shaman riding the dinosaurs count.
I bet they don't. I've only seen frost crystals from those jerks, you know? Those are just Neo Shadows. I can't tell what that was.
Yeah, I think it's just Neo Shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, let's cycle back to world map, see what we got. Wait, oh, 2 areas away respawns the encounters?
It should, but it doesn't seem to. Like,
Yeah, I feel like that maybe that changed in Final Mix or something. I feel like nothing respawns the encounters anymore.
yeah.
I'll check just in case, because what the heck, you know, but... I already fought these guys. I don't need any of this. Unless there's, like, you know, unless there's shaman, like, out here in the savannah, but...
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's mostly the lightning towers.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually. Huh.
But here we are.
Alright. That's enough out of you, Donald. Let's just get... lightning gems.
It's like right in my ear.
Sorry.
I mean, I want an apology from Donald, not you.
Amazing to think he's done this whole stream high off his anesthetic. It wore off. Not pooped.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't it be though? There we go. Don't do drugs, kids. But if you are NyQuil, is a good. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Actually, it's funny. Before I discovered, I shouldn't say discovered like I invented it or like a scientist, but before I got into like melatonin, I used to take NyQuil to go to sleep, like when I was on business trips and stuff, because I'm like, you know, if I'm away from the freaking kids, you know, I want to sleep. I'm not like lying awake and hating it's not gonna happen. But then, then it's like, what do you know? There's actually a thing you can get that's not cough medicine that'll put you to sleep, like a weirdo. So I'm like, yeah, all right, we'll do that instead. I'm not worried about this because we get to keep everything, right? If we have to continue, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It might put you back to like when you entered the room, but it's fine. We're fine.
That's fine. See, look, it was experience before somebody healed me somehow, but fine, whatever. Thanks for nothing. Was there a 4th encounter here, or hey, there's another power gem.
No, I think that those are it for as far as the aerial knockers go.
Ready? All right, give me.
Hey.
Purchase, perfect. All right, what's next up? Dense things. We said dense stones were snipers, right? So for that, we'd have to go to a world that never was.
Yeah, I think the world that never was is the best place to find them.
All right then.
It's the place where you fought Zigbar, so it's cute that they're there.
Oh yeah, how about that? Good old Zigbar. So what could his name be? Like I brag, I guess. Birag.
Okay.
Is it here? Twilight View? No, probably. Proof of existence and head backwards, right?
I think that is what you want to do. It's either proof of existence and head backwards, or the knots approach and head forward, or whatever. It actually does matter because the room that we're looking for does different. It's an elevator, so if you come at it from the top, you go down. If you come at it from the bottom, you go up, and it's different encounters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you see any samurai, make sure to kill them.
Trying to remember what the samurai look like. Maybe that's a silly thing to say, but. Come on, just do it. Do it. Oh, whatever. Oh, hey.
Oh, snipers, yeah.
Hey.
Exactly.
Exactly right. Look at that.
Thanks, friends.
Beautiful. Samurai have dual-wield katanas. I should have known.
Yeah, they're the ones that keep trying to duel you.
I won't let him. I'm a Keyblader of Peace. Beginning my descent. I don't even get it. So, what's the one that's experience boost? Gullwing. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. That doesn't seem to... Oh, Donald.
I mean, if you want to get in critical health.
Yeah, I found the right jerks to do it. That's
There
good,
you
right?
go. Easy peasy.
I didn't even see what that gave me. Oh, that's...
1800.
Whoa, okay, that is pretty good.
These are samurai.
Nice.
And that's a dense gem.
That's another one. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like dense gems... No, one of them we were close and the other we weren't, right? Like one I think we only had 4. But...
Yeah, I think it was dense gems that we were pretty far on. I think we had like 5. And we need, I guess, 20.
Hey.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Hey, love to see that too. Hey, oh, these guys... Oh, dense shards I don't need though, right? Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I've hit triangle like a jerk. I don't think I've won that one yet.
No, I don't think so.
Oh!
Oh.
Fine, I'm worried.
Hey!
Whoa, there we go.
Good work.
Did I get 6 more HP for that for some reason? Like, or XP rather, excuse me. Okay. Doesn't matter.
I don't think so. I think you just got the 600. That's normal.
Gotcha. Sure. Ooh. That's stunned. It's okay, guys. Just let him shoot. It's fine. Okay, no, we're not. I didn't realize that part of it. Yay. Twilight's view.
Okay. I think that's the run, looking for those 2 things. So you probably just want to teleport back up to the top and do it again.
Hey, dense.
Hey!
Dense gem is what I need, right? Dense gem.
Well, if you just need dense gem, I think there might be more in the tower, in Yensid's tower.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the other thing you need is from dancers.
It's also Jensen's tower?
A good question.
Wait, no, it's, wait. Is Jensen's tower Traverse? Twilight, rather.
Yeah, Twilight Town.
I don't think I need experience boost, really. Not yet. Oh yeah, look who I'm by, too. But, here. Let's see. The sorcerer nobodies spawn much less, making farming twilight crystals a huge pain. Hey. Gem.
Yeah, so...
Gem. Oh,
yeah.
There's 3 gems. I already forgot how many I needed. Was it 8 that I had?
I think you had, like, 4 or 5.
Alright. Is there a faster way I could be killing these jerks? I bet there is. You know? Why are we playing fair at this stage of the game, you know? Turn on good old Keyblade Blender, it's fine. You had 8 when you checked last, so now I have 11,
Okay.
right?
Oh, and there's a dancer. Just one, but...
What do the dancers give again? I'm sorry.
Dancers give Twilight Stones, which you need, I want to say you had 11 of them last time we checked.
You know what? I just realized too, which, because I'm being a jerk about, is like, if Donald and Goofy aren't here, I don't get the jackpot thing, right? So, I might need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's our friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We already have enough Master Form for today. Appreciate it, though.
If you ever need money, this is also the place to be.
Nice. I feel like I don't, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it sort of depends, like, if you get to a point where you want to actually buy these things that you're unlocking the ability to buy.
Right. I don't think I need anything from these jerks, right?
Yeah, they've got dense crystals. I think you have plenty of those.
I'm sure there's an easier way to kill these guys, you know?
You can leave.
Oh yeah, you know, good point.
But magic also helps a lot.
Crusher's Loft's good. We could, of course, just head right back down. You know what I mean? Because things have respawned, but... I think the Moogle is downstairs, right? Anyway.
I'm not sure there is a Moogle here.
Oh, you're right, you're right. It's not. Alright, I need 20 dense gems, right?
Whoa.
And I had 8, now I got 3, so... Oof, jeez. And then Twilight Stones are the ones that are... Dog. Here. There we go. 2,000 or 3,000 or something. Twilight Shards, okay. Dense Gem, there we go. 1. Oh, brother. Oh, there's 2. Okay, this is not going that bad. See, there's 3 already. Boom, 6 more, you know? So, I do forget... Yeah, I don't have to fight these guys. I forget if there's any more samurai, though, on the way. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think there are any more samurai. I think at this point you're just finding dancers, which you do
Twilight
still
Stones?
need. Yep.
And there's 3 more up here, right? So... It doesn't seem too bad experience-wise, either. I mean, it's not like it's like 400 or so, you know?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're fighting nobodies, you're doing okay.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to do that. Wow. Yeah. There we go. See? Twilight Stone. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think there's anything we need from this point forward. Though, granted, there's not all that much, not much more tower from this point forward. So maybe that's fine.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the tram connection is actually where the Moogle would be, right? Which I don't think is close to anything here, save-wise.
Yeah, no,
Might even be faster just to go here, I think, right? This one?
yeah, does Minnie have a...
What?
If it's here, I think it'd be in the like,
Oh.
the room with the library.
You know what, though, there's one.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
there's one right in here.
I don't know if this is technically the closest one, but let's see. Help me out, old-style Moogle. I didn't get anything yet, but I need 20... Alright, 20 dense gems, 25 stones. Yeesh. Okay, I have... Alright, I need 6 dense gems and 25 stones. 10 stones. Okay. 6 and 10. Alright. Okay, that's not the worst thing, you know?
Not bad.
Yeah. And you know the streamer luck, right? I mean, it always works out, so we'll get there in one shot. Alright. Anyway, let's beat this guy first try.
Alright, I'm in.
You know, this opening scene, you can apparently tell before the fight starts what he's gonna do.
Hmm.
Alright, so that didn't work. We go one more. Just for laughs. Just for a hoot, you know? Okay. 6 seconds. Alright. Oh yeah, I should do the thing where I build out the... Alright, he is gonna do... Oh, just gauntlet punch thing, alright. Oh, thanks, Donald.
Okay, you're allowed to get some hits in. Nice.
Alright, get out. Wait. Because he's gonna do... No, he's not. Weird. Oh, dear. Yeah, that one stinks. That one I think can be 3 or like 6 or something. And then when it's like when his feet touch the ground, that's when you're like, okay, go kick his ass, you know. But all right. Anyway, 6 and 10. All right, Yensid's Tower. So I think we're gonna do it in maybe 2. Whoops. I went the wrong way. That's okay. You know what? Actually,
That's fine.
Yeah. In fact, I wonder if this is the easier way to do it too, because I don't have to like, you know, actually deal with these guys at all. And these jerks have dancers, so
Yeah.
oh yeah,
The,
so
the
yeah.
real RNG begins now.
Yeah. There's 1. There's 2. All right.
8 more.
8 more. Darn. Still 8 more. Alright, Star Chamber. Wait, better name than Cannon Gun. Oh yeah, so I do know, by the way, that his weapon is called Ultimate Cannon or whatever. But alright. There's 1 dense gem. There's 2 dense gems. There's 3 dense gems. Okay. So
3
we're already-
samurai, 3 dense gems.
Yep. Oh, these are... I thought it was a samurai for a sec, but... Alright. 4 dense gems. Or, wait, no, 3 dense gems, right? So we got 3 and 2, right? I think. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we need 3 more dense gems and 8 more twilight stones.
Let's go. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Where'd he go?
Fine, whatever. It's fine. Be a jerk. I don't care. Do what I care. I think that's 2 areas away, technically, right? Right? No? Son of a...
Yeah, I know. Like it is 2 areas away. I don't know.
Fine.
Whatever. We need more twilight stones anyway. So
Exactly. Right, you did me a favor, Mushroom 8, technically, you know? Yeah, see? There, 7 more. I hate dancers for that.
they're so terrible.
They really are. There. There, see? We got 3 more, right? Total? There, so here's what
yep.
we do. 5. I don't want to give him bad impression, what was that? Nah. I feel like spoiler policy is probably a lot better now. Obviously I don't want things from future games really, and I think specific strats on super bosses leave for asking, but if you want like the names of like what, I don't know. I don't want to know who Lingering Will is, but I'm totally fine with like, you know, this is his funny gun or whatever it is. Wait, there was 2 dense gems, right? I need 1 more.
Yep.
He's gonna give it to me, this one.
Aww.
Oh, you. Wait. Oh yeah, these are just regular old nobodies.
Plain old dusks.
Plain old. Will Beef do the final boss again at some point? I mean, at some point, sure. Oh wait, the final boss. No. Nah, why?
Let's go. Yeah.
Well, do I have to for something?
You should actually. Not now, but once you've done everything, when you've got the journal complete, you should in fact beat the final boss again.
Gotcha.
It's a fun victory lap because you're incredibly powerful at that point.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Here we go. Shadowhawk's funny, like, fake spoiler reminder. Did you ever see Zootopia?
I haven't.
It's not bad. I actually like it quite a bit. Subscriber goal, Beef gets Sora hair. Well, I would do that. No,
I think the last like big animated movie I saw was Inside Out.
liked Inside Out.
I liked it a lot. I was crying the whole movie, but I really liked it.
I know the big moment too. I mean, you know, I don't even want to say it, but like, I mean, take Riley to the moon. That's oof. You know what I mean? That's the big oof. The worst was, you know, I have my like Pixar ritual for not crying in movies. You know, toxic masculinity. What are you gonna do? No, but you know what I mean. It's like one of those things you like kind of learn, whatever. And it's like I was watching Coco on a flight, and
Everyone I know watched Coco on a plane.
Well, you know, this is how good Coco is. Ultimately, is I was on a flight. I missed like 30 minutes of the movie because I fell asleep, and then the big sad scene happens in it, you know, and I'm like, oh my god, Pixar, it wants to humiliate me by having like this grown-ass man on a business trip like start crying on a goddamn plane, you know? And damn, it's so good though.
It's like, really good.
It's so good. Yeah.
That's another one that's just, it's like, I don't know, like I watched the beginning of Up, and then I went, this is too much pathos, this is too manipulative, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But like, I think both Coco and Inside Out really, like, they are sad and they do make me cry, but I feel like they earn it, you know?
Yeah. Up, I will say, that was a lot of Twilight Zones, actually.
Yeah, you only need one more.
Up, I will say, too, is also, to be fair, like, not to be fair, really, because it's whatever. They kind of front-load the pathos, too. Like, once you're past that part, it's not that sad. You know, there's, like, little things here and there, but, like, that's just like, hey, we're gonna make a sad 7 minutes, and then that's that, you know, that kind of thing. But,
like, I do genuinely applaud them for putting a miscarriage in a children's movie.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I feel like that's a really bold decision that I genuinely respect.
Yeah, and the Control Delete guy's like, you friggin' jerks. Like, I did this, and everyone made fun of me, but, well, friggin' Pixar. Anyway, but, you know, he,
It was too much.
It is too much. I did like Up, but, yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't really, not that I didn't like it, but Soul, I think, was one of those movies, like, you know when, like, you get kind of oversold on a movie, when they're like, this is a really great movie? And then you see it and you're like, that's good. You know what I mean? And it is very good. Yeah. But yeah. Like, I don't know. Coco is still, I think, my my favorite Pixar movie. But I also, so after my kids got through their Let's Watch Boss Baby, like, absolutely constantly phase, you know?
Oh, that's over?
That's over. Thankfully.
By the way, I think you're done for
I think I am
Synthesis.
Done. Thank goodness. Coco was then the next, like, order, the next movie du jour.
Okay.
I saw that a million times, and they have a lot of busty skeletons. I never really noticed it, like, a lot, but then I'm watching, I'm like, these skeletons have huge breasts, and they can't, like, by definition, but they do. And I was reading a thing that, in general, like, there are kind of bodies on the skeletons that fill out their clothes more than, you know, the skeleton would, but I'm like, no, like, it's one of those things, you watch a movie, like, 100 times because your kids watch it, and then it's like, you just start, like, noticing shit. But it's, jeez. Yeah. Boss Baby, though, I mean, Boss Baby is just, you know, I have the whole movie memorized. It's terrible. And the Netflix series, although I didn't watch seasons 3 or 4, which do exist, and then Boss Baby 2 is coming out, but hopefully my kids don't want to watch that. Actually, my son got through Moana, which is also a really sad movie. But, like, that's, like, a happy sort of sad. You know what I mean? It's not like that, oh, everything stinks. It's, like, Coco-esque, but there's, like, it's a more uplifting sad, you know? If that makes any sense. I don't know.
I think so.
It's like, the sad thing is, like, for a hopeful future and everything like that. So it's, like, not like, we can never have kids, this sucks kind of thing, you know what I mean? But here's the other thing, though, about Up that bugs me, right? They dream about adventure and all that, but they want to have a ton of kids early on, and it's like, miscarriage or not, I don't know how you're getting to Paradise Falls with, like, 80 kids, so, you know, come on, Carl and Ellie, a little planning here. You have to wait till they all grow up and blah, 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 but still. What the heck was I doing? Moogle.
Moogle.
So, yeah, all right. There's a Moogle near the marketplace here, so we can go here.
Well, yeah, the marketplace is kind of far. My favorite Moogle is just in Beast Castle, in the parlor.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
just
right.
right there.
That's a really.
It's my favorite Moogle.
All right, I'll go visit because that's your favorite Moogle.
Aww.
You're a pal. It's the least I can do for you for sitting here for like 300 hours over 3 games or whatever. We're even now though, as I visited them. All right, so.
Fair.
Still got it. Thank you, business school. Dense gem, Twilight Stone. So that, I think, is everything on the lists. Great. The good news is, we're done with the lists. The bad news, of course. Oh, look, I can make this.
Hey!
Hey. Let's do that, just to save money.
You have so many dense shards. Holy dang.
Wow, that's a lot of dense shards. Alright.
I think you can immediately do that again.
Well, let's immediately do it again, then. Save the queen. I'll make your finest save the queen, please. And, yep, what the heck, why not? I don't even know.
You might want to save the energy crystal. Like, you've got a lot of these.
Right. Save the queen plus. Restores MP. Yep. Alright. Cool. I can make these. I don't need to. Alright. Alright.
So what are you
Ooh,
actually... Oh, you can make a moon amulet plus.
I can. Let's do it.
Your 1 mithril crystal.
Do I need the Saboric Alchem? It's just the one. And I know, well...
I mean, you have a ton of energy gems,
you're
so...
right.
Yeah. Oh wait, wasn't that what we
Shard.
were grinding for?
Mm-mm.
It's fine.
Power gems. Right? Wasn't power gems the one we were grinding for just now? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, well, the ones that you need to get to make a luckies.
Oh. Mithril shard. Alright, so here's the deal. Okay?
Mhm.
In order to make a Blizzaga armlet, I need 2 mithril shards.
2 more mithril shards.
2 more
Okay.
mithril shards, right. I could make a mithril shard with that.
Yeah.
Stone. So, no, I have tons of. Well,
Yeah.
What the heck? Alright, so let's make another mithril shard. And then we can make. Why can't I make that?
You need to go back in and out because
Oh.
the Moogle needs to have the items. So back out.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I get
and
it.
go into synthesize.
I can hand it over. Right. Alright, Blizzaga armlet. Sure, I'll make a Blizzaga armlet. I guess I could have cut down on one before, actually. But whatever. Alright, I'll hold on to it, just in case. Well, yeah, I have plenty of energy shards, yeah.
Yeah.
Blizzaga armlet, done. Alright, to make a power band, I need 3 mithril stone. Well, 2 mithril stones, really. You know? So, yeah, I can do that. You drive a hard bargain, Moogle. That's all, yeah. I got pretty plenty of those. Oops. Oh, what? Huh?
You have to 6 Serenity Shard because
yeah,
it's the upgraded version.
You're right. Yep, I get it. Need 1 more mithril stone. Okay, and then get that out. Synthesize. Here's all my materials. Go back to creations. Oh, so I'm gonna make a power band. Just kidding. Yeah.
Buster Band.
The hell's a Buster Band?
It has extremely high defense.
That's good to know. Okay. Wow. I'm actually getting close to all of them, right?
Yeah, it's
Fact.
looking like full bloom, and then okay.
All right. Let's get let's get the new improved shopping list, right? To make a full bloom, I need 1 lost illusion, 1 manifest I have, 1 tranquility I have, and I don't have. And I need 2 serenity gems. Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming this thing, right, is really going to be the Centurion.
Has to be. Yeah.
Yeah. For that, I need 1 lost illusion. I need 2 lost illusions, really, to make it twice, you know?
Yep.
I need 2 remembrance crystals to make it twice. I need 1 remembrance gem, really.
Well,
Right.
it will get cut in half automatically when you get it
That's
when it
true.
gets sent to creation, so that'll automatically get knocked down to 2. You're fine there.
Okay. And then I need 7 remembrance shards. Cut in half makes 11 remembrance shards. Although I might be able to get away with, like, if I halved it here, it'd become 4, so I need 8 total, really. And I guess I could have it again if I wanted to turn it into, like... No, it would be... Yeah, no, it would be 4 and 2 then, so I could get away with 6, right?
Yes. Yeah, if you wanted to use 2 energy crystals.
Yeah, okay. So 3 Lost Illusion, 2 Serenity Gem, 2 Remembrance Crystals, 1 Remembrance... No, I'm good on that Remembrance, right? I just need... No. Yeah. I just need the Remembrance Crystals, Remembrance Shards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I know the Remembrance stuff I get in the cave of whatever it was.
Yep.
Where do I get, Where do I get Lost Illusions? Let's see.
That is a great question.
AH2, Lost Illusion, Farm. Lost Illusion, Game Facts. I've defeated all 5 absent silhouettes. I need 2 more. From their data battles. Oof. Boy. Okay, so that's one thing we could do. Okay, we could do that, sure. And then, I need 2 of them, I said? Shit.
I mean, on the
3
bright
of
side,
them.
you're gonna need to do it anyway, right?
True.
Like,
Yep. Alright. How about Serenity Gems also, though? Serenity Gem Farm. Where do you think we could get Serenity Gem? We could get it from...
I think they come from the bulky vendors. You've been too good at it.
The bulky vendors?
Yeah, the little vending machine guys. Because you've been getting them the prime capsule, and so you've been getting the Serenity crystals. But if you do it one step below, you'll get gems.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not sure if that's the only way to get them.
I can't make or buy Serenity Gems, right?
You can't buy them.
I don't think I can make them either. Mithril. Oh, it's right now, Crystal. Alright.
Oh, you might be able to get them actually in the Cavern of Remembrance.
Okay. Alright then. Well, let's go there then. What do you say?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it looks like you can get them from either the cars, which drop the shards, or the guys which drop the crystals. So actually, you probably will be fine.
Okay. Maybe these are dried orbs. I don't get those really. Wait, what the heck am I doing? Alright, so
yeah, the floor here is where you get shards.
right. Stone jerk. You got one. Shard.
Yeah. And you're looking for the cars.
Ours. And the hook bat guys gave me them too, I think. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, most of the enemies here will give you stones, but specifically for the Serenity Gems, you want the cars.
Yeah, but I want shards, don't I?
Sorry, yeah.
Crystals and shards. Oh, Serenity Gems,
yeah,
right?
I misspoke, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got you now, yeah. It's a remembrance
cars give
gem.
gems. Okay.
Remembrance gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there might be more, encounters
Yeah.
in other parts of the room.
You're right.
Like in that back corner somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like when we were here the first time, you know? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, like if you fall down here, in that corner.
Corner?
No, exactly that where Goofy is. Keep going in that direction. There.
Okay, yep. Oop. Shard. 4. Serenity Gem. There's one. I need one
You
more
only need
gem.
2. Yeah.
More gem. Oh, one more gem, one more shard, I think. All right, so
How many shards did we get? I feel like we got a bunch.
we got 5, I think. We needed 6 total.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know one place to get those like prime capsule things, kind of. I don't know how consistent it is, you know, but I do know Halloween Town, they like seem to come like around that Christmas tree, you know? So, possibly. I don't know. Ship stuff, right?
Yeah, they're also in the like Agrabah, Agrabah's like market, Beast Castle, the West Wing.
I feel like there's no point to where am I going here, right? Or do I want to go toward the thing for crystals at least?
Yeah, you do, because yeah, you need 2 crystals, and also the guys who drop crystals can also drop Serenity Gems.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and I just need 1 more of those.
Yep.
Right, so.
Oh, there's the door, finally.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, engine chamber, here we go.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'm looking for those, like, I don't know what to call them, you know, but I know there's, like, the guys they're like in the Tron world who drop elixirs, usually.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe they're called Reckless in here. They're Devastators in Tron.
Gotcha. Man, teasing me with these remembrance stones. Get out of here. Serenity Gem.
Oh.
Perfect. All right. Done deal. All right, so I don't need any more Serenity Gems. Great. So, what do we need? We need 2 remembrance crystals, 1 remembrance shard. Stone, I do not need that.
Yeah, the big boys are up here.
Except, oop, yep. I guess that was alright. Here we
I
go.
feel like you don't really want them to, but I feel like they show up.
Here.
Once you've defeated a bunch of enemies, it seems like when you're really trying to clear out the room, there they are. They just appear in mass.
Mm-hmm. Oop. Yeah. That was silly of me. I didn't recover when I could have. There we go. And that's 1. Remember, it's crystal. Yep, I just need 1 more of those, I think.
I love how like Remembrance Crystal doesn't quite fit in the UI, so it has to use a different font.
Right? I noticed that with a couple other things. It's such a weird choice, you know?
I think it's all Final Mix content.
It must be. It's one of those things you have to wonder, is it like, is it a scaled font? Like, did they just scale it, or is it actually like a legit different characters, like font, you know?
I feel like it is a different, I don't know. I mean,
it looks good.
Would there be any difference between like unique characters in the font? Where it's like, you know, they just replaced like the A with the umlaut.
Yay.
To be
With the crystal. That's the
squished
second crystal.
together. Yeah, that's your 2 crystals.
Done. Alright, so I guess we should go back then to the beginning, right? And like, you know what I'm trying to say here, right? Get the shard.
Yeah.
Get that last shard. All right. Gosh darn it! What am I trying to say here? Gosh darn it! Jeez, I have been parenting too long.
I've heard you never stop.
Yeah, right. Jeez, this job just keeps going. All right, so we get 1 more remembrance shard. I don't think we can actually still even like craft anything, right? I think we actually need the lost illusion or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think you might be right. think you need them for each of the things we're trying to make.
Right, because I need Full Bloom plus, and then I need Centurion, and then whatever Centurion plus is, so that would be 3, you know, so.
Alright.
Yep, no, well, there it is, so. Alright, time to fight virtualizations of Organization 13, I guess, and hope we can beat 3 of them. Whew. Oof. See. All right, listen, chat. Give me a number from 1 to 13, if you please. 2. All right. Oh, okay, that's good. All right, so the first one's Eva 2 Soul says number 2. All right, so.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Going to corridors, and I don't know why. That's totally wrong. Fastest way is what?
Just at this point, just walk
Like this way,
down
right?
the hill.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
All right. Jeez, where do I start counting from now? I guess over here. Ah, shoot.
Ah.
Luxord. All right, what the hell? Oh, that's 10? Oh. Well, I don't know.
Fine. Like, I do respect the plan of completely ignore his gimmick.
That's right. Let me know when it stops working, huh? Look at that. We're already to Luxo. And also, that's the name of that lamp in the Pixar movies. So it all comes back. I don't know. Whatever. It works. Oh, wait. Huh? I don't know why I'm... Fine. Flip over.
Yeah. Might help to do the mechanics a little.
No. Oh, damn it, no. That's the one.
I do like this because, like, it presents itself like a shell game, but then you just kind of, you know,
Look. Yeah.
look at the cards.
What are we, roughly, like, halfway through there? Sure. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I think we're a little lower on time than he is, unfortunately.
Time? Oh, it's time? Ah, jerk. I didn't even realize. Alright, give me another number. Actually, wait. Is there a way to tell which number they are from out here? Like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? Or not really, I guess. That's fine. 7.
Not really.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Oh boy.
Which one's this one? That Zemnis. Jeez. What the hell? Above them, somebody said? Alright. Forget what this fight is even like. Oh yeah. We got 15.
Let's go. Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Let's go.
All right, 2 pips down. You know, that's okay.
Yes, this is going okay.
Give me strength. Light. Give me strength. Back off.
Oh no, no! There. All right, it's going. It's going. Good's not maybe the word, but it's going. I'm surviving. I'm not dead, you know. It's yet, so.
Let's go.
Limit form is really good.
Yes, it is. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Hey! Oh, yeah, right. Phew!
Give me strength.
No! Why would you do that, Sora? I wanted to glide away. Don't come. That actually didn't go too bad, though. I mean, we got halfway there, you know?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
All right, give me another number. Okay, there's numerals above. Oh, yeah, look at that. There are. All right, 9.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
5, 7, 9. Shit. Okay. Demix. We can do Demix, right? Edmy, Myed, whatever.
I like mead.
All right.
Oh, right, this one.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
I feel like I remember doing a very specific
shit.
setup for this one.
I should have done final form. This is silly of me. Well, I mean, they got Donald to heal me. I hit pretty hard, you know. Yeah, that stinks. Alright, let me try that again with final form. I feel like that could go better. Alright, so... Demix, I kind of... Well, without the reaction command, I guess it's kind of a different fight, you know? But... Wait, that's 4. That's not the right one. It's over here, I think? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess they alternate, so the odd numbers are on one side and the evens are on the other.
Yeah. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, come on. What? Holy Christmas! These guys can hit me too? Alright, well, forget him. Give me another number. Alright, so far Zenmus went the best. Maybe we should just go in order and see what happens, you know? Alright.
Yeah, just do a tasting platter.
Yeah, exactly. Who's 2? Zigbar. Alright, I remember Zigbar. I kind of remember not having too much trouble with Zigbar, you know?
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
That doesn't even make sense here, Data Zigbar.
Oh, we're starting with this part instead of starting with the, you know, part where he's above us.
Oh shit, that was me doing menuing though. I want to try that again. I feel like Zigbar is I think Zigbar is, I don't know if doable yet, but I feel like I didn't get the right impression of him is what I'm trying to. Oh, Come on. Come on, Zigbar. Or I brag, or braggy.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
I think Braggy is a character in Final Fantasy 12.
Whoa. That's going okay. No, actually, I wonder if I should have just done reflect on him, you know?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, darn it! Hold on, this guy Zigbar is doable. Because I think that I don't remember him actually even doing anything else. Now that I think about it, you know.
Yeah,
I think
he does have a big move. He's got a desperation attack.
Okay.
But I mean, this basically is the fight.
Yeah, I think we could do this.
So what do you think?
Let's go.
How many pips does he have? 14, I think. All right, so he's.
It's not max actually.
It's interesting. I think Marluxia was, right? Or close to. Marluxia was like either max or very close, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think Marluxia had all of them.
Here, with 4 down. Gosh. Hey, what? There we go. Come on. Come on. Ah. Okay, let's. All right, well, maybe not Zigbar for a sec.
Yeah, let's go back. I like the taster's choice platter. I think that's a fun idea.
All right, let's see. What's number 3? This guy. Zaldin. What was Zaldin's deal? There he is. Yeah, I remember now. Shit. Okay. This one's gonna be.
Where is the fun in this? That is a good question, Zaldin.
Ow. Okay, Zaldin's. Okay. Okay, Zaldin's hard. What about you? 5. 4. Demix, we know him. 5. 5 is Vexen? No, Lexaeus. What is Lexaeus' deal? Oh, wait. Lexaeus is the first one we beat, technically, right? And he did that weird thing where he goes in the background and...
Oop,
oh, shit.
There was a chance.
I know, but I'm... Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we never really had to learn this fight, I think. Like, by the time we got to it, we just kind of hit him. Oh no, that's a big power number.
It is, yeah. What? How? What a jerk. Okay. I'm not even really sure what happened on that one. What's this guy? Oh, yeah. Dexion. Alright, nerd.
Yeah.
I remember this not being, like, too bad.
We have to help our friend stuck in the book. It's just Donald.
I know, right?
Oh boy, look at his HP.
Yeah, he doesn't have
That's
tons.
like downright reasonable.
Unfortunately, I have the bad feeling the reason is because we're going to end up in, like, that weird book dimension that he brought us to. The friggin' reading dimension that I hate. The only novels I think are worth it are visual novels. Which, by the way, if you didn't... Oh.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that they're going to take away mechanics for the big refight.
Well, that stinks. So... Okay. So what was that, number 6, that guy?
Did we do Vexen? I think we missed Vexen. That
Yours
one.
was Vexen, right? Yeah, Vexen. I think we did it. Okay. I'm gonna hide chat. That way I'm peaceful.
Probably save.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't
Trying
mean
to
to
keep
do
it.
that.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. Everybody wants to talk about, you know, like, this stuff. So it's, you know, if you want to talk about cheese strats, do it. And now, I guess, and we can. I won't read anything. I'm gonna die in a second. Yeah. I don't even. Okay, let's try that again. I want to try that again because I feel like that I didn't get a good taste. I didn't get a good tasting menu of that. Tasting menu. What's that? Omakase is the word I'm thinking of. All right. So let me see here. Vexen. I meant to do reflect on him just to see what would happen, but...
Ooh, I definitely have a cheese strat that is, make sure to leave soft cheeses out for an hour or so before you serve them. Because it really, really helps.
Mm-hmm.
I have skipped it, and it was noticeably different.
I'm a big fan of picking cheeses, you know? Like, of going to places that serve cheeses, that have cheeses, and then, you know, obviously, like, picking them and stuff to buy. Mm-hmm. It's my jam. I like picking cheeses.
Sounds lovely.
Absolutely.
Just a lovely Sunday afternoon.
I like a good sharp cheddar, you know, like a nice English cheddar. It's a little salty, a little, you know, a little pale, not quite yellow. I'm a big fan of that kind of cheddar.
Yeah, there are some, like, cheddars that, like, have, like, little crystals in them.
Yeah, right? Like, they're good. It's good. Oh my god.
I love the crystals.
Crystals are really good. Yeah.
Like, show me a cheddar with crystals in it, and I will show you a very happy Rosella.
Data max 5. So I have the feeling I don't have to kill this anti-form, but...
I mean, it's certainly doing its best to kill you.
Yeah, exactly, so...
Something about using final form to beat anti-form feels just really appropriate.
It does. Man, I was just... If this guy were mushroom number 8, I'd be set. I'm not even sure what's happening, but holding R1 and X, I'm not getting hurt. And other people are, so far, so good.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yep. So, I guess... Alright, so I never really understood Vexen's gimmick last time, so I'm guessing it's basically like... Alright, look. You...
Oh, there, he's back.
There we go. Yeah, he eats data from you with that... Ah, that was going pretty okay,
That was
actually.
going really well, yeah.
Yeah, so Vexen... Alright. So far, what are my best ones? Vexen... Zenmus, surprisingly, with a lot of dry form. This Vexen, like, does not deal with final form very well at all, it seems like. Zigbar is a maybe, too, you know? So, let's move on to a different guy. Alright, what was that, number 4, 5 we did? Who's this guy? This is
That was
Lexius?
4, yeah. We did that
This is
one.
5.
We did
6.
book.
6 is, yeah.
So what's 7?
Zexion is 6. Book. 7 is... I know this. Sykes? Oh, I remember this guy. This is like the Berserk fight.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if these fights will go better now that I'm trying to block, too. So, probably not.
Okay. That was a good amount of hits. Okay, I get it. You're Berserk. Oh, there's...
What? I hit. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna give Sykes another shot. Sykes is number 7. I'm gonna have them all memorized by the end of this. That's Zexion 6, and then Sykes is 7. I'm not gonna have these, but whatever. I'm gonna just try Sykes one more time, just to say.
Okay.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Sure. Oh wow, actually that is interesting.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's two pips down, really. Oh shoot.
Okay. He got the moon.
Move aside. You move aside. Those things disappear fast, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Sykes is tough. Here. Alright, Sykes was 7. So number 8 is on the other side here. It's gonna be not Demix 4. 8 is
Aha.
Axel. Oh, Axel, okay. Remember Axel's deal, really. We fought Axel at the very beginning, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I think you actually may have not done his mechanic.
We fought him as Roxas, even, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he's got a lot of HP, though.
This is certainly a strategy.
I mean, he's setting me on fire. It's not like I have to play fair.
No, the thing I like about it is that, like, he's hitting you, and then you get your MP back, and then you use the thing. It's just, you know?
It's like, yeah. Anyone who told you that perpetual motion machines weren't a thing lied very plainly. Wait, 4 pips down or 5 pips down, see?
Hmm?
Six, see?
Oh my god.
I really want this stupid strategy to work, honestly.
Yeah, now here's your limiting factor.
Oh, you're on fire the whole time.
Yeah.
I think I do know how to deal with that, actually. I want to try it once just to see if it works. I won't do my stream strategy, but here, let's see if it...
All right.
Here.
Come here. I'll make it all stop.
No, that didn't... Okay, that... Huh, okay, so casting Blizzaga didn't work there. Huh. Well, I guess I could do, like, Wisdom form or something, but... We'll come back to you, Axel, number 8. I didn't think Axel would be number 8. Alright, number 9... Yeah, no, that's 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Demix is 9.
Yeah, we tried that.
Alright, so number 10...
We tried 10 too.
And is Zigbar? No. Luxord, right. 11 is Marluxia. Tried him. 12 is... Oh, isn't this, yeah, Larxene.
Yeah.
True deal. She didn't seem too bad.
Yeah, we also just kind of hit her very hard, so we didn't really learn much in her, her... whatever it's called.
Right. We fought her when we were really under-leveled, died immediately, and then really over-leveled... Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay, I get it. It's a good move. It is precisely one move.
Huh. This is not going very well. All right, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea on her. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Because you know what? Okay. Use number 11 or 12, I think. 12. She's 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
12. Oh dear.
You knocked her back.
It like worked like exactly once. No! I didn't want to do that. Alright, whatever, I did it. Oh wait, did I hurt her for like one bar?
Yeah. I mean, Reflect does like hit things back. It does damage.
Oh wait a minute.
Oof.
Kind of a fun fight, actually. Okay. I'll put Larxene as a possible 2 under the other 3.
Okay.
And then number 13 is, of course, our good pal, me. Roxas.
You're not me. We get the sad music.
Well, yeah, that's because we're gonna win really, really hard. We're gonna have to embarrass him.
Good opener.
Let's go.
Fine.
Give me strength. Take this. Give me strength.
I don't care. I like this strat. Okay.
It's over. Let's go.
And you know what? I mean, wait, this was only in final mix, these data fights, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they did expect me to limit form, so if they didn't want me to cheese it, well, too freaking bad. Design your game better, Square Enix. Wow. Roxas even had that over Sephiroth, it seems like. Whoa. Maybe Quick Run would have done better there, actually. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Roxas is pretty tough, too. Alright.
Yeah.
So what did we learn from the sampler platter? I'm screwed. Alright. It seems like Vexen's my best bet for a victory. And Vexen's number 4. That information is not necessary, but, you know, I just like to show that I'm learning. What else could we do also? I mean, let's see here. You know, outside of these fights. And Lingering Will. Can't synth anymore. Gummy, obviously.
Yeah, there's still gummy missions. Jeez, is that like... Is that it?
Mushroom 8.
Yeah, Mushroom 8 is true.
Yeah. Mushroom 8 I have no new ideas for, and I just feel like it's like, okay, well, there are no ideas, I'm afraid. You're just gonna have to, like, learn how to, you know, handle, like, kind of getting,
I mean, for what it's worth, there was a strat that I did do. It's not very reliable, but I did do it, and it is a thing that you have not done. So there are other things to try.
Better not, and it's not just do final form and hope for the best. All right, if you say so. All right, let's see here. Right, I keep getting hit with ice like a jerk. It didn't happen that one time. All right, I was thinking the whole data gimmick here was that's how strong anti-form. Uh-oh. You know, it was, but hard to reflect something, it just kind of appears, you know? Oh, that HP is his shield! Okay. Oh, thanks, Donald. Aw. Alright, don't be a dick. Fine.
Capoeira'd you to death.
You did. Alright, I'm gonna try Vexen one last time, and then we'll go to Mushroom. Then. I'm so mad. I feel like it's right. It's somewhere there. Okay. It's also maybe just I have to get to level 99 before I can fight all these people, but...
I mean, that definitely helps, right? Like, just little extra edge.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, I don't know what the, like, those soft caps are on stats. This is an idea. Our friendship.
Yep. Do it. Best friend. Come on, Stitch. Ha! That's pretty funny, honestly. Oh, there. Oh. Oh, boy. I don't even know why. Oh, because of, yeah, Stitch. Oh, man. Actually, this is kind of working out okay.
I mean, yeah, like, Stitch, making HP orbs show up is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Damn it. Ah, I ruined my... Damn! I think this is it, though. I think Stitch can do this for me.
Yeah, there were a couple HP orbs on the ground. Like, remember, like, anything more than one is essentially infinite.
Yeah, we could do this. I wonder if Stitch could help me with all of these fights.
So, I think this one is kind of unique. Maybe not unique, but, like, I don't think you usually have your friends with you.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's why I go in a limit form so often, because, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, wait. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's try this. Stitch owns. You know, I say that too. I haven't really tried some of the other summons, like Genie. Peter, I don't even know if Peter Pan would. Peter Pan would probably prevent me from getting hit here, but you know, nothing. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, orb
Nice.
time.
I wonder, is there any... Thanks for the subscription, whoever that was.
Waver 9000.
Thank you, Waver 9000. Ha! Yeah. I should actually have just let him keep going with the ukulele.
He really likes bringing that shield up.
He does.
What a coward.
Hate him. Get an alien friend. Oh, actually, I could have just... Anti-form is really annoying to deal with when it's not me.
I mean, it's not that great to deal with when it is you.
That's a good point. Stitch. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Alright, this was not my best idea. What do I need for summon? Drive form?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna, if I lose Stitch... Not that I'm gonna lose him anytime soon. If I don't do the Ohana thing, I can probably keep him for like the majority of the fight, you know?
Yeah, you're accidentally doing a lot of summon experience grinding here.
Shame.
Kept going between 0 and 1.
Oh dear. Ah, that move is a tough one to get over. Uh-oh. We're gonna run low on him. I'm not even like, I don't even know actually if I'm really hurting, you know. Oh wow, actually, wait. We might be okay. Vexing as much as I should be, you know, but... He's got that shield. It's hard to see, like, you know, how... There we go. What am I trying to say? How much, like, I can... You know what I mean? Like, how far along in the fight we are.
Yeah.
We're about to find out, though. I can't even... Oh, no, the other one. The other one! Oh. Come on, target... Ah. I mean, another thing I could do, too, is with this fight, is, like, not get that data gauge filled, so I don't have this jerk to deal with as much. Thanks for that.
Seems like it's filling up instantaneously.
Yeah. Yeah. No! Hit Vexen! Alright. Thank you, my god. Maybe I'm accidentally retargeting too much is the issue. There it is.
There you go.
Only 4.
4 pips down, 9 to go.
Ah. No. No. Okay, whatever. Fine.
Can't you, like, retarget using, like, R2 or L2 or something to, like, switch what you're locked onto?
You're right. That's it, thank you. Oh my god, this is going bad. Oh boy.
Yeah, Explosion is doing real good work on that shield.
Yeah. Down to 5, actually. This guy's doable. Unless, I mean, he has a desperation attack I've forgotten about it, surely, but... God, that shield comes back, like, immediately.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, this is the one. Okay. I think Stitch actually even saved me there, too, you know?
Oh my god. You keep getting like 1 HP orb from Stitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. This is what he is doing. I do not exactly know how to fix this.
Oh. There. Oh, it's actually doing stuff, though.
Yeah, that was getting his shield down.
Oh, no! I was trying to get to summon menu. Ah. Jeez. How you feeling?
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Alrighty. Alright. I'll tell you what. Can we give Mushroom Mate one last shot and then call it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Oops, wrong way. Safe to look in chat yet? I'll wait a bit. What's your strat for Mushroom Mate?
You want to know?
Yeah.
It's just one I looked up like on the internet. It's not like one that I came up with because I'm smart and good at the video game.
Yeah. I hear you. I feel... Go ahead.
But no, it's it involves horizontal strike, which you did try a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's really very similar to what you did to
Yeah.
the Spinny Boy, actually.
I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Give it a shot.
So yeah, a lot of
Where-
horizontal strike and berserk charge, I think, because the finishers just throw them off places.
Yeah, here.
All right,
Mhm.
Shadowhog and Katie Bunny have sanitized the chat for you.
Thank you. I appreciate all the work. What are we doing? Oh yeah, alright, so, horizontal slash, right? And I think I just want to get rid of upper slash, maybe? Just so
I mean,
can-
it doesn't matter. Horizontal slash will do it if you're in the air. Upper slash will do it if you're on the ground.
Oh, got it, yeah.
You will probably never be on the ground.
Right, okay.
Let's go.
Here you go. Oh. Was that, like, roughly it? Let's see. Maybe, okay. Maybe I just had to catch him on the way down, you know?
Let's go.
You know. Okay.
I mean, you gotta start a combo
Yeah,
before
yeah.
it'll work.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, I remember doing that a lot. I think you might need the berserk charge to make it work.
Heal. Let's go.
Oh, that was my own fault, actually, because, you know, he, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to hit him again.
Right, okay. So, at 15, he, for whatever reason, just kind of... 8, 7, 5. Okay.
Heal. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, combo again.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. I think we can do this. Okay. I think we can do this. Okay. Okay. I think we got it. Okay.
There is one additional component.
Okay.
Which is that like I was told to do it in master form. I do not know why. That's supposed to help. Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Spinning, hitting. Okay.
Give me strength.
Let's try it.
Heal. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what the? Oh, I did. All right. Jerk.
You can also step on the save point
Right.
to refill your MP, so you don't have to wait for it to come back.
Good point.
And then just bring up the save menu. If you,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you bring up save, it'll do it instant. So.
Do I have that? I have the wrong keyblade on, maybe. I'm not okay. Not working out as well here.
Yeah. What do you?
Here. Okay, so we're gonna knock him in the air with X, and then just jump it, and then we're gonna hit square. Really. We're not. Ultimate. My. The problem? I have this guy on.
We're not using ultimate. It's fine.
Right, but. Huh.
I don't know why it's not. Master has no square ability? Oh. So, is it just hit it?
I guess so.
Okay, well, that's an idea.
Ah.
Oh.
Is that because I had, I bet I wonder if that's because I got a MP back, maybe?
Well, yeah, but, like,
Yeah.
that also was, like, around the time where it might have been good to use Thunder. I feel like that was actually going very well.
I don't understand why this is going so much better. I mean,
I mean,
obviously,
the Berserk charge definitely helps.
Yeah. Oh well. Flex, I hit the wrong one altogether. Well, at least I got stuff from him this
Yeah,
time.
like, it seems like the timing is, like, perfect somehow.
Good.
Let's go. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. This is like so much easier. Well, I said that, but you know.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Let me just. We've almost got this. This is like right there. I bet this is the attempt right now. This is it. All right, everybody. What's the thing the streamers say? Like all your power, something like that. I forget. Whatever. But here it is. Just everybody watch me kill this stupid mushroom.
Here.
No. Why would you do that, Sora? Why? I blame you, Sora. Come on.
You still have MP, so.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. The wiki suggests this strat with Fenrir for reach, but all right, I'm okay with that too. Oh no!
No.
All right, we got this. It's fine. All right, attempt 3, right? Attempt 3.
Let's go.
You need to cure.
That would have been kind of impressive. Okay.
It would have been.
Yeah. Do you think after you platinum KH2, you'll go through the rest of the franchise? Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I think so, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to take a break after 2 or whatever, but I definitely want to do Birth by Sleep for sure, you know? I mean...
You already own it.
Exactly. Gotta stop doing that. Alright, so this is number 5, right? This is attempt 5.
Yeah, what are your customized, like, shortcuts right now?
My big problem is that I usually put Thundaga on triangle, you know?
Okay.
So...
I would put Thundaga on triangle, then.
Yeah, I think I'm good. We'll put Reflect on... Oh, whatever.
Let's go.
I don't like... Thank you, Eva 2 Soul.
Yeah, the problem is, like, after that long-ass combo, Sora just punts it to the ground.
Not fair, Sora. You gotta stop doing that. Alright, I'll try with Fenrir also, you know, as this one, right?
Your form might run out, is the only problem.
Nah. This is good. I think this is good. You know what I'm doing? I'm fucking up my timing, though. I just realized that. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
There we go, here we go. MP charging is MP is recharging faster than it usually does, huh? Okay.
I feel like the MP recharge is actually perfect because you're getting, like, around 75, it just kind of flies away, and you're getting your MP back exactly then, which is, I think, when you want it. Because then you can start just spam Thunder and hope for the best.
I hear you. Okay.
So, like, I feel like the timing is actually really working out.
Back off. This is it. Back off. Back off.
Okay. So that was called I totally just forgot to do everything and started hitting.
It was going pretty well.
I know, right? I was kind of hoping it would actually work out, and I was like, "That see, who needs strategy at all? Just spam X and." Wait, what the? Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Master Thunder might be too short ranged. Yeah, well, we'll see. I should have done it closer. All right, it's fine.
Let's go.
I see that's, I think I did that, I messed that up. Alright, let me give it 3 more tries, and if not, we'll call it. Because, you know what, look, we started this stream on a really high note, you know? I don't want to, like, just, you know, remove all that energy. We did so much grinding, we did a lot of good work. We beat Sephiroth, try 1. I mean, that's, you know, that's some good stuff. Well, maybe this might work out, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
That went really well.
It's going okay.
Let's
Go. I feel like if I had stayed on target, like, but locked on it toward the end there, that would have gone okay. But you know, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the one. All right, last attempt. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh. What's left?
Ooh.
Boo.
Ooh. All right. All right. So, what have we learned today? Next is off-camera practice, maybe, where we go to level 99 or something, you know. But all right, folks. Well, thanks for watching. Rosella, thanks again for joining. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
3.5 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't even realize. Where does the time go? But all right, folks. Have a good night.